Good evening, everybody. How's it going? Welcome back. As you know, we're gonna be starting the stream as soon as the ads are over, and they're starting in about 30 seconds. Then, then we'll start playing the game. I've got everything set up. The capture card is working. The game is on. And then, yeah, I think I'm ready as well, although I cannot confirm nor deny that. But, yeah. I'll see you guys after the ads. Gotta do a few more things. Gotta check on the cat. You know the drill. I'll be right back. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're back and we're playing a game that surprisingly we have actually played before, although not on Twitch. Today, we're back playing Astroneering, which is a game that I did start playing, I think, I'd say 3 years ago, back when I started like, a voice like this, you know, back then, back in that day. But we're finally returning because I have heard that this game is good, and I've completely forgotten literally everything about it, so I kind of just want to, I just want to start playing it again. So that's where we are. I've got it all set up. It's on my PlayStation, so maybe expect a few bugs, but there is also the issue of if I open up my menu, the game crashes, literally because I have 900 friends on PlayStation. And yes, today I am depressed. That's why we're playing Astroneering, guys. Yeah, guys, she broke up with me, man. She broke up with me. Anyway, without further ado, let's stop the music and get right into playing Astroneering, which, from what I've seen so far, is a kind of survival survival exploration game. I don't know what it's similar to though, because obviously I have completely forgotten everything. I have forgotten how to play the game, I've forgotten the story of the game. All I know is that you're a funny little space guy that decides the fate of the planet you're standing on. You can either explode it, you can either make it into a utopia, or you can just remove that planet from the solar system, and it's completely up to you. So, yeah. Speed, why is the chat the backup chat? Speed. Well, what, do you not like the chat? I think it's great. We're making the backup chat the new chat. There is no more backup chat. There is only this chat. It's good. By the way, so, just saying, it's very small. What do you mean it's very small? What do you mean it's very small? Hold on a second. Let me just go back to OBS and check this. Let me just take a gander. My 2 eyes. What do you mean it's small? It's normal sized. It's average. I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's average sized. Like type something in. That's fine. That's legible in 720p, right? It used to be. I'm hearing music. Hold on. It used to be much bigger, or slightly bigger. That is true, but I've done some tweaks to it. I've shifted it around. But anyway, back to what I was saying before that. This game has its own excellent soundtrack. You can tell by the music that's playing right now. It's kind of Subnautica-like, in my opinion. So I won't be playing that much music in today's stream. It's probably gonna be like The Witness, where majority of it's just gonna be me silently playing the game. But I don't know yet. We don't know. Do you have the chat minimized or something? Nope, I do not. Anyway. Let's start a new adventure game. We're doing solo because if I open up my friends list, the game just implodes itself. We're gonna take it as this is the first time I've ever seen this game because I've forgotten literally everything about it. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I eat... You're eating! What are you eating, Mr. Frogman? Bomb? What do you mean bomb? I'm leaving. You know, that after that bomb threat, I'm just not taking that. That makes sense. Yeah, the shelter that big can pop out of a little skateboard like that. Yep. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yes. Yes. I'm a very tall. I'm very lanky. Why am I this tall? Did I get put on one of those medieval torture machines that stretch you? Why am I so tall? You know, don't even worry about it. Maybe I'm an alien. I have no idea. You're so lucky? What do you mean I'm so lucky? I'm next to a ravine or what is that? Just a pit? No, it is a ravine. Why am I next to a ravine? Why am I? Dude, what? That goes so far down. Yeah, that's just, don't worry about that. You know, that's just normal environment. There's nothing wrong. Where's the tutorial? Did I disable the tutorial or what happened? Also, good evening, Wizek. How are you doing? Astroneering is kind of like Outer Wilds and Subnautica. Don't you agree? I have no idea. Right off the bat, it does remind me of Outer Wilds. That's rare. There's no tutorial. So what? I'm taking a wild guess as to what I need to do, right? Go to your landing pad and use the panel on it. Also, why? Is it me or is the resolution low? I don't know, man. We've survived and landed on Sylvia, but now we've got to unpack everything. And how do we unpack everything? Oh my god, this is very confusing. The quests will help you with stuff, but otherwise I'm on my own, right? I'm a grown man. How do I access stuff? Also, hello, Jeppe. I forgot to say hello. I've kind of been trying to figure out how to play this game. You go to the completed quests and press the green button. Oh, is it like tracking what I had done in my previous runs of this game? Can I? Oh my goodness, what is happening right? Oh, why am I emoting? What? I'm hitting a jig. How do I put away my weapon? I have a gun. What is this? Oh, square. Okay. I want to hit a jig again. That made me very happy. What are the things, guys? I can jump for joy! Jump for joy! Yeah! That's me after landing on a planet. This is the last time it's gonna look as green as it is now. Anyway, we have to unpack the oxygenator, install the oxygenator on the shelter, and connect the printer power to the shelter. The section in rewards. I am not seeing any of this. Is it this? Not mission log. Not that. Huh. I'm already so... Is this it? This must be it, right? Compound X1 resin 1. What? Select the planet full quest on the landing pad and then press the green button. So it's not the Astronearing basics I have to do, right? How do I select it? What? Dude, why is this game puzzling? Oh, it's this. Oh, okay. So this is everything that we need. Gotcha. Thumbs up emoji. Guess who says it's Sins? My oh my, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. And hello, Kalova. Get rewards from quests and then you claim them. Okay. So we're slowly running out of oxygen. But how do we... It says I need to attach this... Like that? Okay, sweet. What else do I need to do? Circles to open up my inventory. Connect the printer power to the shelter. This thing, right? That's the printer power. And how do I go about connecting it? Like that. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm on a planet. I don't know what I'm doing on this planet, but I'm doing something. Otherwise, I'm doing quite well. It's not as hot as yesterday as well, which adds to everything and makes it feel nicer. But I'm doing great. Thank you very much for asking. How about you? How are you doing, Sins? Sorry, a bit late, dude. Don't worry. You're like 9 minutes. It's fine. It's not even that late, dude. Don't worry. Also, Skelly, are you like a professional at this game? Are you a pro? A video gaming pro gamer? Okay, I have the tether. Breathing space. Tethers are placed to extend oxygen access from an oxygenator and can be printed from the backpack. And how do I place them? How do I do that? Does anybody know? Because I have no idea. Is this game gonna become, like, is it gonna turn into, like a Factorio game? Oh, that's how you... dude, I am so overloaded right now. Let me just put that back in there. Is this gonna become like Factorio? Am I gonna have to make extremely large factories and automate everything? This might be peak. Let's collect that. We got a... What did we just get? A small canister. Refillable soil canister for use with the terrain tool, soil centrifuge, and vehicle drill. So I attach it to that, and then let it rip. Oh, sweet. So now I can collect stuff? Is that what that is? There's like goop now. Look at that. Okay. Astroneering is certainly less about automation, but you can automate many things. Gotcha. So it has some automation elements, and it's kind of like that, but not really. That's what I'm getting right now. This game, you think you watched DanTDM or another famous YouTuber play this when you was younger. Wow! I mean, I don't even know how old this game is. When did this game release? Because it doesn't look dated. It looks like pretty cool. It looks very stylized, and that's what I like about it so far. Now, as for our mission log, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out the stuff on our mission log. I presume that we do all this first, and then maybe we can do other stuff, right? Because otherwise, I am kind of just roaming around the streets, and I don't know what I'm doing. 2016, about a decade. What? This is 2016? I mean, it runs well, and it looks really good, so that's cool. That's very cool. Oh, you're saying 2016 was early access. So when did it officially release? Skelly, that is true. The pigs did lie. What did you think about that? The pigs lying to us like that. Dude, my backpack's filled up with compound. What is compound? Natural resource. I am making something. What am I even making? I've made more tethers on accident. Can I combine them? I don't know if I can. I'm gonna make more tether lines. I remember the tethers also looking a bit different. I presume that's the updated version of the game then, right? Oh, wait. Ice cube. I keep... I used to eat ice cubes, but nowadays... I don't. You want me to... Actually, you know what? Want some ice cube crunching ASMR? I'm an ASMR channel now. You got what you wanted. All of you that were asking me to make an ASMR stream, you got it. That's it. That's all you're getting. Is that macaroni? Give me the macaroni and cheese. I demand my macaroni. With chicken strips as well. Mind the macaroni? I just did. Look at that. Got macaroni. We've got, clay. Can I eat both of them? Can I eat the clay? Clay is a delicacy from where I come from. Let's consult the training manual. Land filling. 500 bytes. We need to gather resin. Unlock, print, and attach a boost mod to the terrain tool. And attach a drill mod to the terrain tool. I guess we'll find resin. Is that the macaroni looking thing? That is the macaroni looking thing. So let's find more resin, shall we? Macaroni is just coincidentally what ground resin looks like in this. I mean, it's a very striking appearance. Like, I'm already hungry. I just had like 2 sandwiches, man. And now this game is making me even more hungry. Because it just showed me resin. I'm sure you can eat this. I'm sure you can eat this resin. Would you eat space resin? Or actually, is space resin edible in the first place? Can I mine that? Hello? Sorry. I wish to mine you. But it's just flesh. Apparently I'm not able to. The pigs make propaganda. It's true, they do. They do! Make a straw house, okay? That's what you have to do. To fight against it. Mr. Anwuber! I agree with that, cucumber. How you doing, by the way? Welcome to the stream tonight. Anwuber! I don't know what that means. Is Annie okay? New mission lights in the distance. What does that mean? Special event amp? No, why am I getting new missions? I just landed here. Okay, listen, at least let me explode some wildlife first before giving me this many missions. Okay, now we got a lot of little things. Look at this. Medium platform and a medium storage. I love the animations in this game. So I'll place you here. And then I guess I'll take the medium storage. And just attach it to you? Is that what it wants me to do? I'm going to take it that it does. Because if it doesn't, you know, I'm going to do evil things. We'll be back. You'll be back. See you soon, Sins. That's real. Dude. Satisfying. This is like those YouTube videos, right? Where they get some kind of clay, like a nondescript, non-Newtonian substance and start cutting it. Or like the dominoes falling. This is satisfying. Is there more like this? Can I make a house of cards? But with the medium storages? This is actually sick. Your favorite feature of the game is this. I see why. I see why. Okay, this unpacking is kind of taking a while. Wait, wouldn't it just be better to make a pit? I'm gonna make a resin pit. You know, screw the game. I'm making a resin pit. If you want resin, go to the pit and grab some. This is the resin pit. Yeah, just throw it all in there. And right next to it, we're gonna have a compound pit as well. Just make another pit. You know? Just make another pit, man. I don't care. All this, you know, organizing, all this smelly stuff is too much. Just chuck it all in there. We'll save this stuff for the alien artifacts I'll steal. How about that? I think that's a good idea. Look at that. You can't even tell I have any resin. So when you raid my base, you know, you're not going to be able to find a single little smidge of any natural resource. All you'll be able to find is 1,000 medium storages, completely empty. And that hides the fact that there's pits full of stuff. This game has multiplayer. I know it does. If I try to invite people, it will crash my game. Like, oh, actually, no, they fixed it. Did they add pages to it? Notice how my game freezes whenever I open my friends list. That's a solid second. It used to be a lot longer, so I think they optimized it. How do I only have 80 points? Last I checked, I had almost 700 points too. You may have spent a few. I think you spent it on, I'd like to say posture checks, although I might be wrong about that. What I'm not wrong about is that there's another medium platform for us to take. So I'm just going to leave you here. Also, banger OSTs. Okay. More ice, man. I'm not going to make any more ASMR content. Unless somebody saves up 900 million Twitch points. I'll leave it up to that guy. He can decide my fate. But for now, all is good on whatever the hell this planet's called. Can I name the planets, by the way? Can I name this, Run away while you still can! Can I just name the planet that? I don't want anyone on this planet. The planets have preset names. That's so messed up. You can call them whatever you want. Okay, this planet we're currently standing on is formerly now known as Run away while you still can! You have to shout it. You have to shout it. Cucumber's saying, if you fart in a Taco Bell, the world will end in 200 years. So what, is that like... In 200 years, does that stack? So if 2 people fart in a Taco Bell, does the world end in 400 years? Or is it just like, you know, set 200 and it slowly decreases? It's not like No Man's Sky where you can just name planets that you can discover. Well, I've been to a handful of planets in No Man's Sky. My favorite one, I think I named was, what did I name that planet? I don't even know. I don't even know if I named the planet, but I definitely named my spacecraft the something. I even forgot. You named the planet Mort? I will forever be looking for that planet. If you fart on Taco Bell 200 times, the world will end in a year. So it decreases by 1 year every time someone farts in a Taco Bell. Sorry, guys. The world's ending tomorrow. Hate to break it to you. You demand a refund? For what? What do you demand a refund for? You know, I demand a whole cup of lemonade. That's what I demand right now. I can't. There's a ravine right next to me. I'm just gonna continue. Is that a Zenus? That's a research item. Why does it look like that? That is an inappropriate object right there. That's an upside down T. No. What is this thing? You're my special space rock. You're gonna stay right there. And we're off to adventure. Hopefully to find something. You know what? What if I just go in the ravines? I feel like I'm not supposed to be, but I'm gonna go there. There's something down there. Crevasses. Crevasses, yes. My favorite kind of donkey. The Crev kind. Is that a buggy? I am so sorry. My monkey brain is firing up right now. There's so many colors. What is that? Can I take those? I can. Is there a quick pickup? Scan. Bites? What do bites do? I don't know, man. There's a buggy, though. Look at this thing. Alternate crafting. Trade platforms, shredders, and soil centrifuge. I can repair that, right? Power extenders. Used to add length to power cables, segments will show power direction. Yeah, just give it to me, man. Sure, I'll take it. I demand a refund for my lost points. Your lost point. Wait, if they're lost, how can I refund them to you, though? Place a shredder, please. Only if I can throw chat into it. Can someone confirm if I can sacrifice one person in the shredder? We need to appease the gods of run away while you still can. We need to. It's an average space rock. So would even say huge space rock. Yeah, I'd say this is a pretty massive space rock. You know, that's pretty big. It's pretty large. You need a certain amount of bytes to unlock new tech. Yeah, dude, of course. that's why I'm biting into this burger. You can't say bite burger without saying bite, can you? Run away, I still can! It's such a cool planet. I'm glad to hear you like it, Clover. I'm really glad to hear that. I love it as well. It's great. It's amazing. Run away, I still can! It's definitely a planet for the ages. Now, activate event via EXA request. Discover a gateway chamber. Print a medium printer. Slot medium printer into a platform. Can I make anything on this printer? Medium printer. Oxygenator? Medium platform, medium storage. Rover seat. Automation 009. Medium printer. I don't know what any of this stuff is. A work light? You know what? I think it wants me to make a medium printer. So let's go to the resin pit or the compound pit. There it is. By the way, is there a quick way to pick up stuff? Because I feel like picking up stuff should be a bit quicker. No, I didn't mean to make those tethers. I am furious right now. I am mad. Angry. If you sacrifice chat, play Code of the Lamb. Actually, not a bad suggestion. I have been looking into that game. What are we making? I want to make a medium printer. Are you see? It just chucks out the compound I put in. That's messed up. That is so messed up. Make that, please. Code of the Lamb might be a good idea. So I can name the characters after chat members, right? And then I can sacrifice you to an eldritch horror beyond your comprehension. Sounds like a good idea. I might have to do that. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. If I hover over it, then I press triangle, it quickly goes to... Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's good to know. Can I unlock this? Or unpack it? I can. On PC, you can shift click, but I don't know how it looks on PS. Yeah. Well, we'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. Remember when you used to play Sea of Thieves? I do. Those were good times. But now I'm in the space of thieves. Okay? In the space of thieves. So what do we need to make? Large printer? Research chamber? EXA request platform? Large platform? The EXA request sounds pretty cool. Is it like a mech suit thing? What is that? Can I make a mech suit? Please tell me I can No Man's Sky it. I can't hop an emote though. Hop? Yeah, guys, I am literally frolicking right now. Did I ever tell you how much I love frolicking in the fields? Okay, let me just do one thing. Why is my controller so slow? It is incredibly slow. Is there a setting for that? I want to leave now. This is making me mad. Camera orbit sensitivity. Oh, wait, this is the customization you're talking about. Look at this guy. Monsters, Inc. He looks like the hazmat guy from Monsters, Inc. Dude, I absolutely have to play him now. Who is this? Who is this man? Dude, what? No, I'm playing as the Monsters, Inc. guy. I don't care what you say. I'm playing as the Monsters, Inc. guy. That's me. Can I make him bright yellow? Please tell me I can, dude. We cannot right now. There's a galaxy skin, though. Dude, come on. Really? I can't make it bright yellow? That is the biggest scam ever. Are you kidding me? 100% the game and then I can make him yellow? After 100 years, I'll finally be able to give my main character jaundice. We have to do it. Okay, that is something we must do. Okay, yes, different emotes. What is that? I like that. I like that. You know, that's pretty cool. I don't need to wave. I just want to do my little kicks. Let me try to... Where is it? Back to customization. Orbis. What is that? A? De Solo. Novius. There are microtransactions for different colors. That's messed up. That is so messed up. But I guess, can I make him pink? Do I have pink? I cannot make him pink, never mind. So which ones do I have? Do I have all the ones that aren't... Okay, yeah. I have all the ones that are not locked. This is the closest we have to yellow. So this will be it. We are the guy from Monsters, Inc. That is us. Anyway, let's start offloading everything, which is taking a long while, by the way, because my controller is incredibly slow at this. Actually, what happens if I build it on the space rock? There's only one way to find out. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna be AFK for a second, Speedy. Also, what is your favorite food? My favorite food? Ooh, pelmeni. I've been craving pelmeni for the longest time. They're like little dumplings with like little mince and pork mince in the middle. It's really nice. You know a reward we can redeem. I'll send you an audio clip of me playing horrible piano. There'll be a button to redeem horrible piano to make you suffer. Listen to it. Dramatic face emoji. I think he wants me to make a horrible piano redeem thing. Maybe. Who knows? Rip and tear when you get the mech? I don't have rip and tear. And you know what's weird? I can't even download it now. Because the service I used to download YouTube videos just doesn't work anymore. YouTube did some kind of thing which doesn't allow you to download stuff. Unless you have YouTube Premium. So for the foreseeable future, I will not be able to download a thing. Which does make me a bit upset. But, saying that, at least now I can focus fully on getting the macaroni. Is that 0G? There is like a 0.7G. Yeah, from the feel of it, from the feel of it, yeah. For research. You can't complain of research, right? Also, when it's highlighted, I can just hold triangle when I'm next to it. That's pretty nice. Got some more compound over here, which I think I'll grab. We've got to make some upgrades, people. Insert appropriate resource to unlock. Do I have that? Provides 80 seconds of non-refillable oxygen. Beacon work light. Glow sticks. Floodlight. Small generator power cells. A bunch of things. And then there's the bike cost to unlock it. So I can unlock a bunch of stuff, but the purple things I cannot right now. Similar to Outer Wilds, gravity decreases as you go deeper into the planet, so we can mine to the center of the planet. That is pretty cool. Can I, like, destroy entire planets? Is that TNT in this game? I will do that. I will genuinely blow up an entire planet. For the funny. I need to get TNT somehow. And I'm not too sure how we do that. There is dynamite. Okay, that's something. Now, what is this? It is not that. Well, what is that? I don't know, man. You know what? I'm just gonna go to my merry well way. I think, what does it want us to do right now? Is it the canister does it want us to take? Soil, natural resource. I'm confused right now. Printing up. Slot medium printer to platform. And print medium printer. I've done that. Haven't I? Print and connect small generator to power network. Print and use research chamber. Unlock and print at smelting furnace. Refine aluminium from laterite. Unlock, print, and attach a boost mod to the terrain tool. Is that... I presume that's all in my bag. Why? What does the yellow represent? Is that my piss level? Do I need to like urinate every once in a while? What's up with that? I'm really confused. I kind of just spam buttons until I figure out stuff. Yeah, what is the yellow? What is that? Do you not see the yellow right there? There's a glowing yellow cylinder in the middle of my backpack. And I have no idea what it does. The yellow is your power, not your piss. Messed up, man. No, but like my pee tank, dude. How else am I supposed to survive out here? Also, how do I open up my crafting menu? Can I? How do I open up my crafting menu again? I don't want to emote. I want to open up my crafting menu. How do I do that? Is there a way to? Oh. The crafting menu is the little thing on the bottom. I didn't mean to make that. No, can I cancel? This one's going in the pit. Full size. We're not shrinking it. We're not compacting it. I'm just throwing it into the pit. Let me guess. This also needs a platform. Or am I just fine to, No, it does need a platform. Okay. You don't think so? You don't think it needs a platform? Oh, yeah, this is the crafting menu I was talking about. Okay, so I'll make a small generator. Not a small printer! Those are different things! That's the research menu? Damn it. Okay, we're throwing this one back in the pit. You go down there. No, you don't have the privileges to be on the ground. You... What? Wait a second. They stick to the... Can I make stairs out of small printers? Oh, I'm in the pit. I am not in the pit anymore. I could definitely make some stairs with that. So I can scale any building as long as I have enough printers. Gotcha. Anyway, how do I make a large platform? Can I just throw you on here? And we can just call it a day? I cannot just do that, no. Can I make a medium platform or whatever? Large platform, we need 2 resin. Do we have 2 resin? We do have exactly 2 resin. Give me that. The resin pit is bountiful today. Speedy, 2 questions. How long have you been streaming for? And what recipe do you want next? I have been streaming for... You mean today or in general? In general, I've been streaming, I think, for 3 years. As for the recipe I want, I actually don't have any idea what I want next. Maybe you could just give me one, randomly? The pit is the best way of early game resource storage. Who said early game? We're using the pit until the end game. And then we're making a massive crater to throw all of our junk in. You know, we're making landfill eventually. That's my plan. First of all, we've got to, you know, we need to get, like, yellow tape around this entire planet. You know, we need to tell people about the greatness of run away while you still can! The greatest planet ever. Dude, this takes ages to make. What the hell? Cucumber's just left speechless by how long this platform's taking to make. And I honestly just fully agree with that. Fully. You know, while we wait for this thing to make, you know hot dogs, right? Are hot dogs a sandwich, or are they... What are they? What are hot dogs? Because I personally think they're a sandwich, but what are hot dogs? Is a hot dog a sandwich? Is it a sandwich? Because, like, if you think about it, it's like a piece of bread and then there's something in the middle. Like a sandwich. But then you got people like the doubters, right, that say it's not a sandwich. It's something else. But what else would it be other than a sandwich? It's a hot dog? Is that a sandwich, though? Is a hot dog a sandwich? A hot dog is a hot dog. But is a hot dog a sandwich? The hot dog is just a thing. So it's not a sandwich. It is just its own thing. It's like a non-Newtonian substance, but it's a non-Newtonian hot dog. It's just a thing. It's not even like... It's not a sandwich. It's not a salad. It's just a thing. That is kind of confusing. How do I make how do I make a small generator? Is it this? That's it, yeah. Okay, make one of those. It's just a pig sausage in a bun. But, like, if you think about it, right? That pig sausage is in the confines of 2 bits of bread, right? And that 2 bits of confines of bread is technically a sandwich, right? Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, you know what just happened? The Twitch thing, right? It's stuttering again. Why is it stuttering? Why is it doing that? It's stuttering. Why is Twitch chat stuttering? No, it's doing the thing again. It's doing the thing again. No, it's... No, now it's fine, right? Is it fine now? I really hope it's fine now, because for some reason, for an unknown reason, beyond my comprehension, it just started stuttering. Recently, it's been doing that just randomly whenever it felt like. I think one of you might be right. Twitch might just hate me. The Twitch stream works for me. Okay, that's good to hear. But why is it stuttering? I have okay internet. I got Ethernet. What the hell is that? Guys, I think I need to make a sacrifice. How do I make a shredder? We need to sacrifice someone so the internet is fine. Who wants to be sacrificed? First of all, I need compound. Do I have anything in the compound pit? I ate your Ethernet? You'll be a worthy sacrifice. You know, if you ate my Ethernet, that means you're worth Ethernet and a bit more. So I think the Ethernet gods will forgive us. Clever, would you be willing to be sacrificed for us? Today. Don't forget about your research table. This thing? Oh, I need to make a drill mod. Thank you for reminding me. A boost mod and a drill mod. But I don't have whatever it wants me to make. Don't sacrifice me. Oh, okay, well, who wants to be sacrificed? Boomy, you're not saying yourself, but you're saying Janu. If Janu is still here, would you like to be sacrificed? Let me invade once. Okay, you know, I think you'll be a worthy sacrifice. Let's make our shredder and just chuck you in there. I'm not sure how we do that, but you're gonna get chucked in the shredder. About that. A man is screaming at me. If I like pasta! Yes, I love pasta! Do you like pasta? I think it's great. You got like a macaroni, you got a linguine. Linguine is pasta, right? You got spaghetti, you got a linguine, a macarini, macarena. So many things. Cannoli, yeah, cannolini, exactly, cannolini. I'm gonna make a large printer. Yeah, I don't know why we're making a large printer, but we just are now. Yeah! And I guess a research bench? Again, I am building it inside another thing. Is that gonna come back to bite me? Is that bad or okay? Add ini to the end of any name, and it sounds like a pasta type. Aninini. Omorini. That's my favorite kind of pasta. There's also limonini. Also, let me quickly just turn off my my notifications before I get disturbed again. I remember Bassam jump scared me. He just sent me a message just randomly while I was playing The Witness a few days ago. Boomy knows that Janu is online on PlayStation. He knows Janu. Yes, we know Janu. Happy birthday, Janu. Happy birthday. Notificini. A happy birthday-ini. Birthday-ini. Shovelnatini. Wait, what shape would that pasta be then? If it was called Shovelnatini, what shape would it be? I awaken. Happy birthday, Janu. Oh, happy birthday, Janu. He's not even here, by the way. He doesn't even know it's his birthday. But a happy birthday, One Favored Wanderer. Welcome to the stream tonight. How you doing? I hope you'll finish The Witness at least on your one and not on stream. On your own and not on stream. It's a really great game. I think I will. Maybe I'll start farming it on stream again, but I think you guys just didn't like it. For whatever reason, it was boring for you lot, which is understandable. I think when I was playing The Witness, I was just blankly staring at my screen. I was going like, oh, that's how you do it. Oh, that's how you do it. And just that on a 24-hour time loop. So I'm sorry about that officially. But now we're playing a game more my style. Bright colors, simple shapes, loads of things for my monkey brain to go like, what? You know? This is my kind of game. What? What is happening right now? Okay, touch you there. This is the large printer. Okay, where did that box topper go? That's gonna kill somebody on another planet. Did you see how fast that went up? I think it's already broken atmosphere. You know? That's gonna come right back down and just freaking kill someone. That's not safe. Alright, Witek. That's good to hear. The randomest of a person is back! The randomest of a person is back, officially. Hello, Astro Phantom. It has been a hot minute since I've last seen you. How are you doing? Nice for you to join us today. Okay, we've already made a bunch of progress, by the way. But I need to know something. How much making and crafting is there gonna be? When can I start breaking down the planet? When can I start deconstructing it, you know? When can I start destroying things? I need to know. I mean, technically, we already are. But when do I really start breaking things? When do I really start, you know, doing things I shouldn't be doing to a planet? You should stream Belletro. I absolutely should. It's a good game. I think you guys would enjoy Belletro, right? It's just a funny little card game. But it's a roguelike card game. Kind of like Slay the Spire. Actually, Belletro is a cool game to compare to Slay the Spire, but they're two completely different things. I'd recommend you play both, but a Belletro stream wouldn't be that bad of an idea. You can see dynamite in the research table and what resources you need to craft it. Actually, oh, there it is, dynamite. Explosive powder. Powerful explosive for mining, deforming terrain, and other applications. Pretty nice, pretty cool. Wait, hold on. What does TNT stand for? Like, I've always been confused about that. I know it stands for something, I just don't know what. You know what I mean? Like, it stands definitely for something. If you get what I'm saying. Trinitroluene. 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 What? Okay, listen, scientists are really starting to, you know, make me upset. Why do they have these, like, really advanced names? Call it Boom Boom Powder. Please. Or, you know, we can call it Trinitroluene. Make it a pasta. That's a new pasta. Made out of TNT. Actually, wait, if we made a Trinitroluene... Trinitroluene, would that be like dynamite-shaped pasta or cylindrical-shaped pasta? Dude, now my brain is hardwired on pasta shapes. It's come full circle. Yesterday was the witness learning basic shapes again, and now we're back to talking about basic shapes and whatnot, but this time in the form of eluini, shapini, and pastaini. Actually, wait, another thing. If you got pastaini, which should be pasta, would it be like in the shape of well, like a pasta bowl? Now we need to know. Trinitrotoluene. Trinitrotoluene. Tatooine! Okay, that's how you pronounce it. Thank you very much. I got chats trying to, like, teach me how to say this word. Trinitrotoluene. 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 Try Halloween. Why is my cat meowing again? We can only make a shelter, so probably don't need anything with that. I guess we just do research, right? Is that what the game wants us to do right now? There doesn't really seem to be anything else that we need to do besides, well, research and just figuring stuff out. It's fine. Please just say TNT. Of course I will. my brain cannot handle saying Trinitrotoluene. Tatooine. So, yeah. Let's make a research chamber. We need 2 compound and 1 resin. And I've just fallen into the pit yet again. Compass. There's a compass? That's kind of cool. Now, how do we get out of here? Mission log. How the hell do I get out? Apparently there's a compass. Goodbye, Cucumber. It was nice of you to join us on stream tonight. Have fun, my friend, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Is this good posture? Okay, obviously, we fell in that pit once, right? So the reasonable thing to do after that is make it larger. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty safe. No need for guardrails or anything. You know, who cares if someone falls in there? They get turned into resin. So it's good for business. Actually, yeah, that is something we haven't heard of in a while. A posture check. I'm glad you were here to tell us about it yet again. Look at that. We have exactly everything that we need. 1 resin and 2 compound. Would you look at that? Hello, CK. Welcome to the stream tonight. How you doing on this fine evening? Nice for you to join us. Now we're making a research table. Life is good. We need to make the shredder. How do we make the shredder? Because we need to sacrifice a Let Me Invade. He wants to be sacrificed. Shredder. Do we have it unlocked? We should do, right? Portable generator. Tapper. There are sections to the research for different printers. Oh, okay, so this is all the stuff I can make myself. Otherwise, we have to research elsewhere. Gotcha. If you see blue squares above the name. Alright, makes sense. You're doing pretty good. How about me? CK, I'm doing quite dandy if I do say so myself. Thank you very much for asking. It's very good to hear that you're doing pretty good. Glad to hear that. Did you get up to anything interesting today? Okay, where is it? I don't know what any of this is. You see the blue squares above the name of the research items. You press those to go to different printers. Oh, these! Oh, okay. Gotcha. So we've got a auto arm. A bunch of gas canisters. Battery sensors. Oh my, so many things. Where's the shredder? Platform storage silos. Tractor. Pretty nice. Thrusters. Fault finder. Ruby. Anything else? Furnace. Should probably make that. And then, soul centrifuge. Large shredder. There it is. We need an exo chip, we need iron, and we need tungsten carbide. Why does it need so much? Oh, we have a medium shredder. Can I make a small shredder? Surely, right? Apparently, there's no small shredder. Honestly, you've not been doing anything really interesting. Mostly just been reading and watching some streams. Nice. What have you been reading? I would say I'm an avid reader myself, although I haven't really read in like a good week or two. I've got a Warhammer book. The Dark Imperium by Guy Haley. It's just Warhammer. I think it's a good read if you like fighting novels. Right, you got it. You got it, dude. It's a pretty good book. I like the oh my god, we're back in the pit. You know what? Let's make it larger. In times like the what the hell is I fell in the pit again. Okay, now we gotta make it larger, man. Really? Really, man? Are you kidding me? Oh. We're making a new ravine now, just saying. Been reading a book called Wayward. It's about 3 or 4 generations of women who have been rumored to be witches. Sounds interesting. You've only been reading since November, but you've become addicted. That's books for you. If you find a really good book, I presume like Wayward is to you, then you will not be able to stop reading. There you go. You found your book. What's your like favorite character in this book?
Got a research chamber. And now it's to make
Another large platform. So many things are needed here. Let's just wire this all up. Just to you? Yeah. You've only just started Wayward. You're currently 36 books into this year. There's 36 books of Wayward? Holy guacamole. Oh, wait. 36 books this year. That's like 30 times what I've read so far. I might be kind of confused here. No. You've read 36 books this year. Crazy. Now let's make the... What do we need to make? A platform. Let's do that. And they're all unrelated to Wayward. But recently, you started reading Wayward. Wayward. How do we make more resin? More macaroni for the macaroni gods. So we're gonna get some more compound to make more tethers to hopefully find more resin. I feel like resin might become a problem later, but we'll have to wait and see. Speedy, please, can you do my challenge? No, because I'm not playing Minecraft right now. I don't know if I will be playing Minecraft, so I don't know if I will do your challenge. Simple. But maybe if I do Minecraft, maybe I'll do your challenge. It is I, the guy with his 15-year-old gremlin as a profile picture. Well, hello, gremlin. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Heck yeah, dude. A gremlin. Love a good gremlin. What? You're doing good. That's good to hear. I'm also doing quite well, Starch. Thank you very much for asking. What color is your gremlin? And how long is his nose? A good gremlin needs a really long nose. Oh, no! My gremlin made my kitty cat. Okay, sorry about that. I thought you meant like little goblin of the woods. But my mistake, man. Your cat, that's still epic. What kind of cat do you have? I'm gonna make a... Well, where is it? Tethers. There they are. Oh, shoot, we have ads? I didn't even realize. Dude, I am so sorry we have ads rolling now. I didn't even realize. I'm having a blast playing this game. But when I'll be back after our little break, I'll be reading all your comments. I just realized there's an ad break. Sorry. Sorry. Forgot to mention the break was soon. Yeah, sorry about that. So, usually what I'm gonna do during these breaks, I just refill my water. I have a little stretch, and I just have a breath of fresh air. And I also look after my cat. When I come back from my little break, I'll be reading all your comments. So, sorry, CK, I was about to read yours, but the ads have literally just begun. So, yeah, I'm gonna read your comments, all of them, as soon as I'll be back. I didn't even realize the ads were starting now. I'm sorry about that. You know, again, this game is really fun. In the meanwhile, I'll give you this scrolling text to let you know this ad's rolling, and then I will be right back. See you guys in a minute. So, yeah, sorry about that. You're back anyway. I'm just about to leave. Thank you for the follow, by the way. You have air conditioning. I've really got to go. Got to refill the water. I'll be right back. Daticus, I am backagus. How's it going? I had a stretch. I've obviously refilled my water, so we're basically good to go. Ads are gonna be over in 20 seconds. If anybody on Twitch can hear me, say aye! Or just scream at the top of your lungs right now. Because ads are kind of weird on Twitch. It's not like everybody gets ads. People get different lengths of ads. So I don't know who exactly has them or who doesn't, if that makes sense. But I do know there's a little timer which says when everybody's ads are over, and it's just all ended. So welcome back, Twitch chat. How are you guys doing? I'm very sorry about the ads, but in case that you didn't know already, I roll them every hour to essentially just have a short break. It's a cool way to just, you know, stand up, have a stretch, refill my water, and check on my cat, who has actually just pooped in the bathtub. So I might have to clean that up later, or maybe during the next break, or no, my dad's doing that right now, never mind. So we're chilling. He pooped in the bathtub. The Goba. He does it in retaliation to stuff, like he'll protest, and I don't really know why. But anyway, let's get back to the gameplay and get right back to reading all of your comments, shall we? You've got two cats. One is a Scottish Follow, and the other one is a Maine Coon. I love Maine Coons. They're the really big, fluffy cats, right? Maine Coons are great. I had, my dad's friend used to have a Maine Coon, and it was really friendly. They're, like, really chill, you know? I've always wanted a Maine Coon, but I'm lucky enough to have a very fluffy other cat, who's not a Maine Coon, but he is fluffy. And that's all that matters. And he's obviously very friendly and beautiful. You put your soul canister in your excavator. Let's do that. Let's quickly do that. How do I get my excavator out? That's how you do it. Oh, you got a Scottish fold. You just couldn't spell that. Is unfortunate. Scottish folds are cool. They're the ones with the short ears, right? Cool, really cool. Oh, what color's your Scottish fold? Mine coon. What is that? What are you? Can I research you? I can point it out. Look at that bush right there. Check out that shrub. I'm gonna leave now, man. I'm really enticed by that shrub. The Scottish fold is 15 years old, and the Mayan coon is 7. That is actually a very similar age to my cat, which Sins just asked. I think he's 7 or 8. I'm terrible with birthdays. I really should know my cat's age. I think he's 8. So he's kind of like, he's a senior, but he's still very cute. It is a bush speedy. No, that's a shrub. I think that's a shrub. But now, I'm gonna scroll back up because I missed a comment from CK. What kind of books do you like to read? I myself have always been interested in like fantasy novels or detective fiction. I really like detective fiction. And not really non-fiction, but anything with fighting in it, I'm a fan of. So I've read a bit of Percy Jackson. I've read a bit of... Actually, I don't even know. I've obviously read Harry Potter, but I've read some other stuff as well. Ooh, I really need to get back into reading. Oh yeah, there was actually an interesting one, which I don't know if it was fiction or non-fiction, but it was about this guy who was essentially just a normal guy called, I think it was Harold Fry. I think the book's literally called The Unlikely Pilgrimage of Harold Fry, or something like that. It's about some guy who randomly decides to start walking and go on a pilgrimage. I won't say anything else because otherwise it'd be a spoiler, but it's a pretty cool book. I really enjoyed it. And I think you guys might enjoy it as well. You're fairly new to fantasy books, and you've been obsessed. You highly recommend Dungeon Crawler Carl if you want a funny series. Let me have a little gander right now. Dungeon Crawler Carl. Let's see this. I mean, okay. Listen, I already like the cover art. There's a fluffy cat. There's some guy in his underpants, like a leather jacket. This might be epic. This might be pretty cool. I'll look into the blurb, and if I'm really interested, I'll buy it at some point. For now, though, I've got to save up for the Summer Games sale. I think tomorrow it's starting, right? The Steam Summer Sale. Oh wait, the Pilgrimage of Harold Fry. It's called The Unlikely Pilgrimage of Harold Fry. They've also got a film of it, but it is a fiction. That's cool. When I read it, it didn't really feel like a fictional novel. It felt really non-fictional, but I am terrible at deducing when stuff is non-fiction or fiction, especially when it's like, you know, in somebody's perspective of something happening in like a modern setting. But if it's a fantasy, then, you know, I'll know it's a fiction novel when there's like dragons flying around and like a mage that can cast the fireballs and magic missiles. Aliens turned the Earth into an 18-layer dungeon to broadcast as a reality TV show to the universe. That is a really interesting plot. Dude, that might be peak. So it's like the Truman Show, but like... How else do you explain it? The Truman Show, but... The Truman Show... What was that? That was another thing. The one about the aliens that invaded the world. What was it called? The one with the tripods and stuff. War of the Worlds. But much more goofy, you know? Check the posture, you goofy goob. I'm sorry! Is that good straight back? You got the completely vertical back. You know, spine completely aligned. It's good posture right there. Generally, the only books that have audibly made you laugh. Okay, now I gotta check this out, dude. I like when I read books, when they're funny, right? I wouldn't really laugh at them out loud, but I'd laugh in my head. I go like, I would sit there stone-faced looking at the cover. Make a demonstration right now. I look there like at the cover and go like, but in my head. Like a proper chortle, like a I've never found a book that's actually made me laugh out loud yet. Now, what do we need to do? I was gonna do something, but I forgot. This is like the same as walking into like a shop and then leaving straight away after forgetting why you entered the shop in the first place. But except it's a planet. And you're stuck here. And you only have one place to go, which is the planet. Never played a modern Wolf. No, I know Wolfenstein is fictional. Well, when it says in like big, bold font, this is fictional, I'll know it's fictional. But like books, I will say it's not a fictional thing. Like on the blurb, most of the books I've read that are fictional will be like, hey, in the fictional universe set in this time frame or whatever, those I'll know they're fictional, but the ones that don't do that, saying in the year of 1885, and then modern setting that seems realistic, I think that's non-fiction. If you like audiobooks, audiobook is also incredibly high quality. Oh, you know what? You know what? I might check out an audiobook thing. I've never experienced an audiobook. All I do know is that there's the narrator who speaks like, and then Sammy. Oh, I've got a line for this. Where is it? Let me go to the website. They'll start speaking like, let's see. Surely Sylvia swims, shrieked Sammy, surprised. Something like that. Like, there's some guy with a really bassy voice, and he's like, yo, but then they found out about that, and then things got real serious, you know? But it's really well done. I know, I've had a few people that didn't realize that Wolfenstein was fictional until I was like, dude, come on, compare it to our real world. That's what they genuinely thought happened. They thought the Germans, they had like mech suits and whatnot. Like, actually. Oh, I'm in a bad spot. The hell is this? What is that? Spharalite? I want to get out. I want to Spharaleave right now. Where am I? I'm in the ravine. I cannot get... Oh, there's a cavern. How do I get out? How am I actually getting out of this? Tell me, how am I actually leaving? There's no way. If you go back to where you fell, you can place that as a not choke. Don't worry about it. I don't need that. I will just mine my way out. Like Star Garlic is saying, dig out! He's screaming it right now. There we go. That's how you get out. Hello, Leviathan. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Oh my god, I cannot see anything. What was I doing? Oh yeah, comments. You personally read the Dungeon Crawler Carl books by reading it physically and listening along to the audiobooks. That's a good way of doing it. Pardon me. I only heard of, like, people either doing one or the other, but mixing both of them, like, audiobooks and physical reading, seems like a really cool idea. Because, like, you have, like, the physical thing on next to you, so you can, like, obviously read along. And then you feel like you're reading, but then at the same time, you've also got what else? The dude reading it to you, like, narrating it. It's called immersive reading. It's so fun. Dude, I thought... I grew up in the age where audiobooks were, like... I mean, I'm making myself sound old, but the way I found out about reading, like... I saw it as, you have to read the book. Audiobooks sucked. But now I'm just discovering, and fairly recently as well, the audiobooks are apparently a cool way to listen to it too. So I might have to dibble-dabble in it. Yeah, we all know I'm Asian, guys. Back in my day! I had to read everything on paper. The voice actor does all the good voices, and it's so difficult to tell. He does a really good job. Oh, voice acting is so cool, though. Like, how do people go from, like, you know, the deepest voice, like, and then we went that way, to, like, goodness gracious, how do we do that? Something, you know, like some kind of other voice. I can't do it. I am an absolutely terrible impersonator. Like, I will look at like actors, I'll try to do their impressions, and I sound like not them. But there's some people out there that could do it really well. You've got like the Soldier TF2, you've got like the Demo Man TF2. Check out any of those impressions. They are so close to the real thing, it's very scary. May I share some insight for Astroneer that might help your journey along? Sure, on one condition, as long as it doesn't really spoil anything, because I do know there's an ending to this game, but I have never gotten there. I got close, but not there. Are you done with Corlec now, Speedy? Basically an old human now. I'm done with my first year. I've got one more year of college, and then it's off to the real world. But that real world for me is probably going to be working at Sainsbury's and then making YouTube videos, which I think's a pretty good life, just saying. Sounds cool to me. If you want better movement speed, use shift. Oh my god, I'm on controller. I didn't know there was a sprint. I thought we had to walk around at this speed the entire time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, dude. I did... Thank you. Garlic? Oh my lord. Me when the game has sprint in it. We need to make a new pit for the graphite. The graphite pit under construction. It's a good pit right there. I'd say it's a pretty solid pit right there. Do we need more graphite? I say we explore the cavern now. I feel like I'm being obvious here, but check the controls. I should have done that, but apparently I didn't. Sprint, jump, backpack, catalog. Catalog? Oh, it's that. Hold on. Tether. Down. Context left, context right. Emote wheel, duplicate held item. Oh, creative only. I was about to say, like, if that's survival, that's kind of overpowered, but I can just press down to... That's very cool. I like that. I'm a fan of that. Anyway, let's just check down here. Oh my god, you can slide? Tony Hawk ain't got nothing on me. My name is, Tony... What's it? Thomas Falcon. That's me. Thomas Falcon. What? Oh my god, that slide is so delicious. Like, how are you maintaining that slide for so long? Some stuff there might help you. Trust me? I trust you. With every fiber of my being, if I die or something goes wrong, I will sue. What is that? Spherolite. Zinc material. Zinc's good, right? Don't we need zinc for steel, if that's a thing? Like, zinc is used in steel. Last time I checked. Oh, is this gonna be like Deep Rock Galactic? Are there gonna be like creatures down here that try to jump at me? Or attack me? I hope so. Rock and stone! Rock and stone. We fight for rock and stone. Rock and stone! For Carl! That's my favorite line. For Carl! You loved the game until you tried to make the floor straight. Yeah, man. Sorry to hear that. I remember that. I remember, like, terraforming or making a base in this game. Yatu is not easy. I used to just make the lumpiest things ever and just roll with it. But, I don't know. Actually, how do you flatten stuff? Do you need a module for it, or not? What is this? Sludge! Can be planted or researched. Disappears after a time if not planted. I cannot scan it. But I can. I guess for now we won't worry about it, but that's cool. Zinc is also kind of useless. That's unfortunate. Because it's like in a cave. Surely like cave stuff is good. You know, you got like iron in Minecraft, you got coal in Minecraft. It's just unfortunate then. Oh my god. Oh, I am moving it. Can I get out? Or am I just... This is like falling over the first hurdle. Except you're going up the stairs. So there's a hurdle on the stairs that you've just tripped over. Whoa, movement! You love to see it. Oh.
Yeah.
There we go. Check the material list to see what is needed to make what. Steel is in the game. And how do you check the material list? I'm gonna go to my controls quickly. It's on there, for sure. Catalog, backpack. Materials list? It's control for flat and alt for elevation. Oh, that's the flatten tool. I can just make a little resting spot. That's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, how about elevate, which is that. And that we need soil for, right? It's in the Astroneer wiki thingy, the spot you got the controls, but in an earlier tab. Oh, Astropedia. Okay, let's see. I like when games have their own like inbuilt Wikipedia. So you just know about everything. You know what I really want? I want like a game which would be like community driven. So like everything in the game, like the currency, the economy, community driven, right? And then there's like an in-game Wikipedia that the players write themselves. So like nobody knows about what creatures you're going to be facing until, let's say, a player discovers a creature and then writes about it. Wouldn't that be cool? Like, you know, there's like a fire lizard that nobody knows about. One player finds it and they write that down like in the in-game Wikipedia. You gotta go for a short time. The toilet needs you. Toodles. Toodles. Hopefully I'll see you soon. he's laughing. Want an MMO with an in-game wiki? Essentially, yeah. Is that what an MMO is? Because I always get confused with like the game genre. Oh, I'm gonna die. Apparently not. I just walk it off. But I always get confused with game genres. Like, an MMO, isn't that like a World of Warcraft? Is that an MMO? Well, what is an MMO? I need some examples. MMO is a massive multiplayer online game. So World of Warcraft, basically, right? And then what? Also that new game, Dune Awakening? That would also be an MMO, right? Dude, I don't know, like, the abbreviations of stuff. That's always confused me. Like, you'll have games like JRPG, RPG. What does RPG even mean? I think World of War. Wow, no! Not to get the same hole! That's crazy. Same pit. Same place to make a mistake. Oh my goodness. Abbreviations get you too? There you go. RPG is a role-playing game. I guess that makes sense, right? Because then you play as a certain character. Yeah, okay. RPG is a role-playing game, which is technically every game, but, you know, specific games only. But WoW is a MMO RPG, so it's got MMO elements, but then at the same time, it's also an RPG, right? Gotcha. Also, couldn't I technically just mine to the center of the earth without getting any upgrades? I just kind of do it. Like, surely I could, right? Also, I've got to make another pit, guys. I am very happy to announce that we are making yet another pit. New pit. 2 more pits, actually. This one's called Brad. We need to name all of our pits. We've got Brad Pitt. We've got a Tony Pritt. Tony Pritt? Like a Pritt stick? Tony Pitt. What else? ARM? What is an ARM? Oh, arm. Yeah, guys, what's an arm? I've never heard of it in my life. What is an arm? Goodness gracious. That's a good question. Is Balatro an RPG? I wouldn't think it is. I think it's a roguelike. But yes, I did ask what an arm is. I've never heard of that thing. Also, what the hell is a leg? What is a chest? What is that? What the hell is that? Okay, what do we need to do right now? I don't know. Let's consult our crafting module. Boost mod. Do we have zinc? We just found zinc, didn't we? Graphite. I think this is the zinc pit. Yeah, this is the zinc pit. Oh, we need to smelt it in the furnace first, though. Oh. Okay. By the way, what are some other weird game abbreviations? Or, like, game genre abbreviations? Because we touched upon RPG, which we now know is a role-playing game. But how about the other stuff, you know? What about the other kinds of games? Are there any other strange ones? Speaking to smelt zinc for it to be zinc. I just found that out, yeah. The most normal one, in your opinion, is co-op. Like the shop? What does that mean? What does co-op mean? That's another one that's also confused me. Co-op. CK has no idea. RPG and FPS are the only ones that you know. Yeah. I think most people, if you ask them, would know what an FPS is, but again, RPG is another not so confusing one, just not many people know exactly what it means. Oh, co-op means cooperative. Ah. Let me open my little... Where is it? My smelter. Print filter. Toggles visibility of categories and slotted printers. Is that good? Also, is there a smelter? There's a shredder. Medium printer. Medium shredder. I guess a printer would be a furnace would be 3. We need 1 compound and 2 resin. So it's actually not that bad. There you go, 2 resin. Do we have that? We don't right now. So messed up. Filter's okay for organization, I guess. Yeah, screw that, we don't need it. Welcome back, Star Garlic. Star Garlic. Sorry, I just realized how to say your name properly. The toilet has died? You killed it? Messed up, man. That is so messed up. How could you do that? I'll call you Star. Alright, Star. It is done. Okay, let's find some resin. And then we can make the furnace. And only then, we can actually make the boost module, which the game wants me to make. Can you call me Bartholomew? If I remember, sure, I can call you Bartholomew. I can call you that. That is fine. But I cannot call you that. Cannot call you. I was going to say a name, but I was about to say that one name that I hate. But now I hate it so much I forgot it completely. That's how much I hated that name. So you cannot be called that name. Bartholomew? What a name, right? Bartholomew. I need a resin. Is there any reason why I've not found any resin? Wrong place for resin? What do you mean wrong place? Do they have specific biomes That's so messed up. I suggest you make a soil centrifuge. What does that do? I saw it. Was it medium? Soil centrifuge. Used to extract natural resources from soil. But we need aluminium for that. How do we get aluminium? Some resources spawn more in different biomes. You've already found have I? You were standing right by it. What do you mean? Is this aluminium? Crap, that's not it. Oh, laterite. Well, guys, I was just quizzing you about that. Of course, I knew I had aluminium from laterite. Obviously. First of all, though, we do need a smelter. And I am actually spotting some macaroni way off in the distance. So we should be okay. Looks like poker chips. Okay, that's one way to put it. Now we know exactly what it looks like. I'm a professional gambler. I've made exactly 0 pence from it. That's how much I love gambling. What are these? Evil plants! Evil plants. Okay, fine. You don't want to talk to me? I don't have to talk to you either. Let's see how it is. Yeah, I'll be back. Count your days, plant. Count your days. Smelter? Hardly knew her. By the way. Actually, by the way. So you know, wait, what is this? What is that stuff? Copper? Malachite. W. You're named Cheese in the Discord server. Well, welcome to the Discord. Wait, have you been here for a while in the Discord, or did you recently join? Because there's another guy called Cheese. You're a little explosive brick of cheese. Not just like a slice of it, a brick of cheese. That's a lot of cheese right there. Just arrived now. Cheese is a very competitive name. Loads of people are called Cheese. But you know, cheese is good, so I see why people have called themselves that. Malachite plus heat equals copper. And that's in real life as well, right? And actually, on the subject of elements in real life, I like certain things like iron, steel, not steel, iron, zinc, and whatever. Are they like also biome specific? Because games nowadays, they do that. So like Minecraft, you find more gold in deserts. Emeralds, you find more in mountains. Is that a similar thing in the real world? Like, do you find more gems in mountains, let's say? Or do you find more iron in grasslands? How does that work? Well, no. More gold in Badlands. I thought it was desert. Well, guess I'm wrong. Also, I like how we left our humble home just to get resin. We've only got 1 resin cylinder on us. Which is so messed up, because we just left specifically for resin. And we just don't have that. We just don't have that. Minecraft, you can only find emeralds in mountains. Oh, okay. So it's not more, you just only find them in mountains. But that's not a thing in real life. You don't think ore concentration is due to biome. Okay. Alright, what do we need to make? We have the research chamber, but I want to focus on just getting the stuff we need for, like, you know, smelting and other things. So we'll probably grab resin first. And then we'll grab anything else that we need. Iron, hematite, red spikes, and titanium, titanite, green spikes are on Glacio. Lithium is on Novus and Visania. These names are cool sounding. Don't they all just sound like ancient wizard names? Novus of the northern region. Vicenia of the ocean. What else we got? Hematite, blood mage. Those all sound like wizard names. Really cool wizard names. Let me make some more tethers. Lithium is the noodles you mentioned earlier. Unfortunately, I was not able to see that. But noodles? We're gonna be eating lithium tonight, boys. Very convenient. Yeah, planets are wizards. It's true. Alright, Speedy, I'm a go. I should go to sleep early because you're sick. Oh, get well soon and sleep well. You'll be back next stream. Alright, man. I'll be waiting and I'll be live. So I'll see you next stream. Once again, get well soon, my good friend, and sleep well. Oh, wait, do we have any... How do you pick up tethers? Is there like an easier way to do it? Or do you have to manually put it in your backpack every single time? Clay! We need ceramics, that's good. I want to eat ceramic plates. Also, isn't everything in real life technically edible? But some things you can only eat once. Because then you go like... But technically everything is edible, right? Yeah, you can eat everything in the world. What is this? Research item. Now that is a research item I like the look of. As a hefty rock. Once I get a car, then we'll start bringing these stuff. We'll start bringing this stuff back home with us. I did not mean to make that. Actually, I did. It's more tethers. Cannot complain. Technically, you could eat everything. You just have to try harder. Exactly! That's what I said! Just gotta try harder. Although, some things you gotta try less to eat, right? Because... Now, to get in the weird specifics, right? Some stuff your body will go like, I don't want to eat that. So then what? You have to try less hard so you don't realize you're eating it? If that makes sense. But not to get weird with it anymore. You can eat everything. Which is good to know. I will be eating an entire block of uranium live on stream. Never. Maybe in another universe. Actually, if the multiversal theory is right, technically, we all would have eaten uranium at some point. Oh, your mom. Nope, don't even remind me of that disgusting thing. Not Marmite. That thing is inedible. You cannot eat that. No, it shouldn't exist. I really think we're in the bad universe. Because Marmite exists. Hello, Green Eagle. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream tonight. No, but still, like, Star, if you think about it, right? If you can eat everything, as long as it goes, like, down your throat, technically you've eaten it. So you could eat, like, small chunks of rocks and whatnot, and, like, consume everything, basically. Exactly, yeah, you just eat it once. I shall go. I was forcefully sent to a quest. See you later. Good luck on your quests. May your gold and wealth be bountiful after it. Beam behind you. That might have been a time-sensitive comment. We'll go back and try to find this beam of yours that you may or may not have spotted. Let's find it. First of all, though, I need to make a large platform. I need resin. I keep saying, oh yeah, we gotta go that way to find resin. And then that's the one thing I don't get. Resin. There's no reason that I'm not getting any resin, you know? That was a time-sensitive comment. Well, you see, I'm the king of being late, so you need to make that a time-unsensitive comment. Or a time-hating comment. A time-neglecting comment. We hate time around here. Been late your whole life? Yeah, man, I'm an avid hater of time. I actually hate it. Yeah, you've actually offended me by making a time-sensitive comment. That is so offensive to me, an avid time hater. and time negativity maker. Big hater of all things time related. Look at it. Look at it. Let's make some more tethers. And I see more macaroni. Proceeds to cast Kaboom as a way of rocket jumping on self. That is actually a cool way. All wizards have the ability to rocket jump. They just need to, use the explosion spell. Macaroni and chicken strips. Also, actually, on the subject of that video, was the kid that was having macaroni and chicken strips, was it mac and cheese or just the macaroni pasta? I've always been confused about that. That is one key detail I missed out on. With chicken strips. That's a substantial amount of resin. Why are you asking for small details? I need to know! I must understand it. The chicken strips video is a prophecy, and I need to fulfill it. You're missing out a part of a quote? I know I'm missing a where he moans out loud. I'm not doing that. I am not moaning on microphone. That is not happening. Absolutely not. Dude, my dad is in the other room. Why would I suddenly go like, ah, just at the top of my lungs? I can make a dying creature sound, but that's as far as it goes. Platform. Platform going up. Oh, we have rewards. Oh, dude, we're gonna fill up this entire thing with boxes. Yes! Yes! That's what I like to see. What even is half of this stuff? I don't even know. Oh, it's all mine. I don't even care. What is that? Be telling you to claim your rewards for like an hour? Like I should. Time hater right here. Want any time sensitive things. Oh, beacons. We've got 2 beacons. We've got a small battery. Wow. So if the power cuts out. Was that the power cutting out right there? Why did the power just cut out? Do I need to be worried now? Do I need to be making generators and whatnot? No. It's got a large that is so annoying. We just made a large platform. We just spent 2 resin making one, and we get a large platform. That is messed up. You use more power than you make. And how do I make more? That might be a silly question, but how do I make more of that? Tell me about the Okay, apparently I hate all my fans today. All the people watching the stream. Because I have been ignoring Let Me Invade this entire stream, basically. You've got a generator on the right side of your backpack. Oh, wait, so can I just place that down? I can! Wow! Sweet! New mission, Eyes on Lithium. My eyes are indeed on lithium. I don't know why my eye orb ball things are literally touching the lithium, but my eyes are in contact with the lithium metal. If you put something organic in it, it generates power. So what, all this stuff? Oh. Oh, so it's literally just like, Satisfactory. Except more child-friendly. Because you don't see the horrible things you do to the environment in Satisfactory. And also, that game is so complicated! Like, what? How does someone make such a complicated game? I don't know. Diamond? What am I even trying to make? Automation. 009. Resipound and a diamond. Resipound? I'm just not even gonna ask what that is. That is a bunch of confusing stuff right there. Also, I'm saying a lot of also today. You know what? Let's say additionally. Would you guys like to see me play through, what's that name? Factorio? It's a factory game, but it's like really complicated. So much so, I'm convinced it is as tough as The Witness. You're literally playing Satisfactory right now? Dude, no way. I love Satisfactory. I did play a bit of it on stream. I got it. And I think we got up to steel production, and then we kind of just stopped. As in, I got bored of it. But it's a really fun game, right? Satisfactory. It's quite the Satisfactory game. Cable plug. There are so many wires. There are so many wires just all over the place. I am such an organized man. Automated mass production protocol. Sparkle sight, multifaceted, diamond in the buff. What does any of that mean? Like, actually, what does any of that mean? I agree with all of it. No matter what it means. Okay, where's my compound pit? Is this my compound pit? No, I think this is it. I want to fill that entire thing up with delicious materials. First, I'm going to research this thing. Press button to start research. Oh, I'm byte mining, dude. I'm like crypto mining, but I'm making bytes instead. Dude, no way. Okay, let's actually get that furnace done, by the way, before I forget completely. Smelting furnace. Smelting furnace. What is it? Smelting furnace, 1 compound and 1 resin. I have all of those things. Surprisingly. I actually have that exact amount of things. Is Factorio that good? I heard it a few times, but never actually played it myself. It's, Factorio, it's, like a mass automation game. And it's really complicated. If you like stuff where you, like, build things, you destroy things, and you use literal engineering to make things make stuff for you without you having to manually do it yourself, then it's a really good game. You're just making huge factories. And I think to beat the game, it takes about 800 hours. If you want to beat the game. I'd recommend actually watching Martin Saitopants. I think that's his name. He has a really cool Factorio series. It's very complicated though. Speed, I recommend checking your pits next time before you throw stuff in there. 2 resin. I love 2 resin. Yes, it's quite great. You know, I'm gonna make if I'm bored, I'm gonna make a huge pit which just has no organization. It's just, I dump everything in there. And then I have to like swim through all the loot and sift my way through it to find the stuff I need. That'd be so cool. Automation technology deployed for resupply. Rocket deployed for transfer reward. What does that mean? I don't know what any of that means, so I'm not gonna mess with that. $800 hours reminds me of Skyrim side quests. Wait, how? Are Skyrim side quests that long as well? Like, if you did every single one? Because I've never touched Skyrim in my life, but I've heard it's really good. 800 hours. It seems like a kind of game that would be that long. Isn't Skyrim, like, massive? Like a huge game? Water. You are playing with 2 of your friends, and you just destroyed your first factory to make a superior one. There you go. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Because the current one was not good enough for our late game needs. So what have you done? Have you started like overcharging all of your like smelters and whatnot? What's like one thing you did? You and your mother gets old. Was that another one of those time-sensitive comments? Goodness gracious. We'll never know the context for that unless you explain it to us. What do we need to do? I'm just waiting for the stuff to finish building. And then, only then, really, I'm gonna set out. Because we have a bunch of tethers. We just need a bunch of resources now. Anyways, and build a new one. Let me invade. Do you know what this, what you've just said actually, suggests? That your mother is a robot, making you a cyborg or a robot. Quick time comments. Except, there is a fail thing for it, but there's not actually the same time. That's the scary thing about comments. If you fail at reading them, there's no funny after thing. Like, you don't trip over or slip over a banana peel. It's just silence. Awkward silence. Yeah, basically, yeah. Quick time comment. Actually, if there was a secret little gremlin, like a little goblin living in our brains that actually controls us, like we're like a big mech suit, what do you think our control scheme would be like? Would it be like a keyboard and mouse? Or would it be, like a controller? Or some kind of controller keyboard mix? Because I definitely feel like if a goblin was inside my brain, controlling every single one of my movements, it'll be in one of those like retro arcade things. You know, like the two buttons and like the joystick? Like that thing. Because I have probably the most simple movements ever. When I walk around, one leg forward again. And there is no reverse, there is only forward. Okay? When I speak, one word at a time. Except, this goblin apparently that lives in my brain really knows how to hit those controls. You imagine a TARDIS control panel. What, isn't that like the huge, like, TARDIS is the Doctor Who, right? The huge table, right, with all the buttons. That could be accurate. Dude, crazy stuff. Used to convert natural resources into refined resources. We have a smelting furnace. I keep having hiccups, like, mid-sentence. It throws me off so much. I'm like, what's up with that, man? This is aluminium. Let's smelt this. I see with my little eye. Aluminium. That's satisfying. Oh, I want to sit here and watch this. No. Listen, no. We have to go to the beam that we saw in the sky. We have to do it. We have to go there. I mean, we are sort of a mech suit. Our brain controls the body. So does that mean the skeleton is separate from our brains? So that when we die, our skeletons are set free. Like, we're in like a fleshy prison. And the skeletons, they get out when we pass away. There's more skeletons than living people on this earth. I think that's something I said. Or actually another person said in like a previous stream. But isn't that a scary thing? There is more skeletons in this planet than there are living things. Well, technically we're inside the skeletons. No, they're inside us. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. It's up to the skeleton to make the decisions. You know what? I wish for like a necromancer to bring me back from the dead. And I want to walk around as a skeleton. I want to see what it's like. I want to be like an undead skeleton. Wouldn't that be just so cool? But like obviously one that could speak because of magic and stuff. What? Wait, I didn't know I was a ballerina. Did I just do a pirouette before falling off? What was that? I broke my legs, hit a little, like a style flip, and then died. What? It's another crevice thing. It's always the crevices. It's those damn crevices all the time. You know, we really need OSHA on this planet. Actually, no, we don't. The more OSHA violations, the more fun the place is. Think about that for a second. Okay, let me find the pit I fell into. The bottomless pit. Actually, I've just remembered a key memory from me playing this game. I remember falling into a pit and then actually having a mental breakdown. But this was when I was a wee little lad, a little youngin'. I was going like, why? I was properly crying. I remember, I think I had, quartz? I think it was quartz. I was really distraught when I died and I couldn't get back. I was so upset. A wee little lad, exactly, yeah. A little bam pot. Come with me and you'll be in a world of ocean violations. Wind favored wanderer. I did not know that your name was Billy Bonker. Did not know your name was that. I need to get my stuff back. You have made a factory. Of what? I am not dead. I will be soon though. Oh, I have to like grab everything manually? That is mildly annoying. Let's find the wee ball. Now, goodbye. How the heck do I get out? Ah!
Build a staircase.
If it lets me, can I just stand on top of it? I absolutely can. Not. Can. Sometime. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do this before I die of oxygen. A lack of it, I mean. Oh, I'm actually about to die. Like, no, actually, I'm gonna perish, dude. Well? Can you mine faster? No, I did the wrong thing! Mine! Just hold your breath. Another pirouette after losing all oxygen in my body. A generational fumble. Dude, yes. That is 2 deaths. First the father, then the son. To a similar fate in the caverns below. We're sending this family to the deep depths of the planet. We're sending this family to run while you still can, deep caverns, where it's known for its rich iron reserves and zinc. But nobody cares about zinc. Dude, I want to play a game, you know, like in Hat in Time, where it's like a really, really like jolly looking game on like the, you know, the surface, and then there will be that one segment of the game which absolutely shifts the tone of the entire game and makes it a horror game. And makes it the most scary thing you've ever played. Even the Subnautica does count. It looks like a really nice, cool game, bright game on the cover. Then you go down into the depths. And you find out that there's deep sea creatures down there. And then you have the Snatcher. and then here's the kicker. Oh, not again, not again. Except I never did die this time. Although I'm probably going to. Oh my god, that is right in my face. That is actually right in my face. Can I eat tether poles? I should be able to, right? Think about it. Dude, can you please? What are you doing? My brother in Christ. Okay, no, he got it, sweet. Okay, watch this be like the 3rd generation's about to die, dude. I'm telling you right now. Completely unrelated question. Have you heard about Doki Doki Literature Club? I have the game actually on PlayStation. Let me show you. And I can get it on PC because it is free, right? Doki Doki. I do have it. Yes, I do. Is that Doki Doki Club Plus? Club Plus. Okay. I have it on PlayStation. You love Doki Doki Literature Club? Oh wait, isn't it a horror game? Also, you know what's funny? I had to explain to my dad what the game was because he thought it was a dating sim. I had to explain it to him and it was a horror game. Sir! Sir! Mine! Mine! It's like that one Interstellar clip. Didn't Interstellar have like a near death because running low on oxygen thing? Saved, yes, absolutely. Clutched up. Here he is, John Ronier. We found him. Ominous music much. Also, we have our next break starting very shortly, but yeah. My dad thought that Doki Doki Literature Club was entirely a dating sim. Which I think that is the thing it's going for. It has to look like that. But I had to explain to him that I don't play dating sims. But I then explained to him I got it for free with PS Plus, and that it's also a horror game. So then he wasn't completely disappointed in me. But like, I personally, I don't like playing those games that are dating sims. Because like, I don't like things like that. I'm not a guy that hates love, but I think dating sims are kind of peculiar. Like, in my opinion, they're quite strange. I wouldn't say he is, no. What is that? Heptoptotogon. What is this thing? Well, that's exactly what. That's weird. Yes, exactly. You put the words in my face. Anyway, we have ads rolling now on Twitch. So, for the next 3 minutes, I'll be pausing the entire stream to have a little break. Then we're gonna go back to Astroneering and figure out when the world is happening after we found that little thing. So, I will be right back. I'm gonna put this on, and then I will come back in a moment. And as you know, read through all of your comments and just have a chat after that. So, I'll be right back. Let me just have a... Yeah! And I'll be back. Yeah, what's it called? Doki Doki Literature Club is free on Steam. DDLC is... Plus is... paid for, I know that. But paid, I don't know. But make it regular. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay, so I am back, right? And obviously, in my headphones, I can hear the game audio and I can also hear the music that we're playing right now, right? So I'm in the other room, and because I have wireless headphones, after a while I was hitting a dynamic stretch, because, you know, I need to have a stretch, I just hear the of the game audio. You can't hear it right now because I don't have that game audio source on right now, but I can just hear like spooky alien music, like super scenic thematic thing, while I'm just in another room. So I drank water and it just suddenly hear a really like subwoofer thing. It's actually kind of loud right now, so I'm gonna just take off my headphones. I don't know why the game audio is so loud. I don't know if it was loud for you lot, but for me, definitely was loud. But yeah, on a PlayStation, you do have to play for DDLC. It is not a free thing on PlayStation, but on PC, like you said, it is free. Yeah, I mean, Sony has been proven to be a bit scummy, so that's not out of the question. But besides that, it's just Sony, isn't it? I'm really glad I moved over to PC because now I save money because I don't have to pay for PS Plus every year, and now I can play online for free because I have a computer. No Bloodborne remake, but we did get Duskborn, or whatever it was called. It looks like Bloodborne. It literally looks like Bloodborne. But it's not, they say. And it's exclusively on Switch, which is not nice by Sony. Duskbloods, yeah. I mean, it's a Switch game as well. It's not even going to be on a PlayStation or whatever. Messiah is also really good. I saw Markiplier play that. I watched it, and I know it's like DDLC in the sense that it becomes a horror game, but to me at least it wasn't really appealing. I am actually appealed in watching Death Stranding 2, because like Jacksepticeye and all those YouTubers, they got access to it early, and I'm really interested in Death Stranding. I don't have the game, I've never played it, but it's so cool, right? Anyway, game scene. Yeah, but then Nintendo, right? Now, what is this thing? Oh, that is literally the game. Death Stranding is the game where you can kill enemies by urinating on them. That is exactly the game. It does damage. It does damage in the game. So what is this thing? What purpose do you serve? What's it hard to turn that thing on? I presume we need generators, right? Like, I don't know why an alien, like, monument has a modern space boy power plugs, but it's probably generators. Just put a generator in each of the holes. That's easy then. Can I make a generator? I can. I literally make a generator on the go. I'm gonna mark this as purple because we have it. Might as well use it. Also, how loud is the game audio for you guys? Is it loud or not really? You're gonna power them for a certain amount of time and then voila. Alright, let's look around for the stuff we need. Again, pardon me. Aliens made USB-C for us. It's confirmed. And USB-A was made by the people who live underground. It's true. They hand-delivered me a USB-A. Actually, that would be funny. Aliens, like, just... They pop by to Earth and they go like, yeah, dude, what's up? Here's a lightning port for your computers. And they just leave. That's it. It's maybe a touch loud. I know, yeah, the game for me is, like, deafening. I cannot hear my thoughts. I need to check it in OBS. Oh, that's in the red. That is loud. Let me fix that.
Let's sort that out, shall we?
Is it controller? Why is it so loud? It wasn't loud before. It was like okay before. Audio. Master volume. Tone that down. Let's do that. Music. The Astronearing has a voice? What? Audio problems again? No, we're fine. I'm just adjusting it now. Because for me, it was too loud. It's like... right into my earlobe. It's still loud. I just lowered it so much. Are you kidding me, bro? And that's too quiet. Maybe taking damage? Maybe. I think they were making some like grunting sounds when they were running out of oxygen, but that's as far as I've seen it. And let me just change my input and then we'll go back. Okay, that's better. I'm not actually going deaf now. So that's a good sign. Let's get some... What is that? What are you? Ammonium? What is ammonium? Other than the thing we just found next to the macaroni. Thanks, Dad. Ammonium. Okay, now we need to get natural things. Thank you, CK. What is this stuff? Oh, I just said what it was. I was like, yeah, what is ammonium? What is that? I was like, what is that? What is that thing? What is that thing? Okay, listen, it's the space thing. It's giving me amnesia. It's true. Ammonium is rocket fuel in-game. Good to know, good to know. Okay, let me just put that there. Right there. Finally. Right there. Why are they on? They're not plugged into anything. What? Okay, we'll just plug these all in. I need some more natural stuff. Plants, say your goodbyes. I am turning you into a funny little shape. You think it's hydrogen IRL? Oh, Yatu is saying that ammonium, NH4+, is a positively charged ion consisting of one nitrogen atom and 4 hydrogen atoms. It is the protonated form of ammonia, NH3, and plays an important role in various biochemical processes as well as in agriculture and environment. And ammonium itself cannot really be used as fuel, but ammonia can be. So ammonium, you process it into ammonia, which then gets turned into fuel. Anyway, Yatu, thank you very much for that explanation. Appreciate it. I'm gonna run out of power. We're gonna run out of power right now. I want to convert more trees quickly. Those trees are floating. Can I get crushed by a tree? I have a head made of steel. Should I be watching what's happening? Thanks, Google. Yeah, too, you could pass yourself off as a scientist by using Google. Hi! I failed it! We were just about to run out. I thought it was like gonna do like a crazy thing, but we just ran out. That is so messed up. What's another way of saying messed up? What's another way of saying messed? Jumbled. In a vertical direction. That's so jumbled in a vertical direction, man. What the hell? Effed up. Speedy allowed cursing. I've always allowed cursing. Streamlabs, however, did not. Okay. Let's see what happens. This is a cool material, though. How do games make this kind of texture? Like, where it's like a galaxy thing, and the pattern repeats itself? High energy density, but not widely used. Ammonia. What is that? What shape is that odd stone? Oh, I'm gazing into it right now. Origin node surface. Dim node interior. Do we have to activate all the nodes across the planet and then go to the center? You know what? Screw you. I'm going straight to the center of the Earth. Or this planet. Get out while you still can. That's my favorite planet to go to the center of. Dude, my favorite movie is Journey to the Center of the... Get out while you still can! That was my favorite movie. It was a really good one. All you need is one active core, but you can teleport between the different ones you activate. So it's a fast travel system. Gotcha! Dude, I'm sure if we stock up on all things tethers. Oh my god, there's a leakage of tethers. Oh my god. All this organic stuff, this mumbo jumbo that I don't need, leaving it. I am a dude fueled entirely on tethers, and nothing can stop me. I really need to make a car or something. Am I out of power? Okay, I slowly regen it, but like, what? The good news is I get power if I'm next to the cable. Because it connects directly to my base. Nice. Your piss meter ran out. No! What will I do now? No. What do you mean by... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna read this out and say that you said it because you did. Let Me Invade has just said, "You're in for a treat though." Do you drink urine? That's the impression I'm getting. You're in? What? We're going down. How far down can we go before it's like, nuh-uh? What is that? Quartz! This is the thing I cried over when I lost it. I remember those days. Those were the good days. They bring a tear to my eye. Let me get some of that. Quartz? I think that's good, right? Quartz is good. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh great heavens. Okay, now we're fine. Don't worry about it. There is no need to panic. Why are you screaming? Okay, sweet. Just keep heading down. What does a quartz crystal taste like? I need to know. Oh my god. Not again. Not again! No, 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 not again. Not again! We're going even further down? I don't even know where I am. Where are we? Tastes like sand? Quartz tastes like sand. That... Now I need to eat sand. Where is my thing? Where is my tunnel? You're in for a treat. It's a pun. Urine sounds like urine. Oh. Oh, that's a fun guy right there. Yeah. I love it when I don't understand jokes. It's really funny. Well, now where the hell is my tunnel? Is Abigail... You don't know is Abigail the rock eater. Just eat more rocks, dude. Where is my tunnel? Is that it up there? We're gonna have to walk all the way back here. Dude, you know what that death animation reminds me of? It reminds me of Minion Run. You know that, like, that game? I think loads of parents used to play? Minion Dash. Or Minion Run. Was it Minion Run or Minion Dash? I think it was Minion Run, right? It reminds me of Minion Run. Because I think... Yeah, Minion Run, yeah. Dude, you would, like... You would hit a little backflip every time you died. Or was it like a splat? You'd fall right in the camera of the screen. Minion Run, yeah. That's what I thought. Now, which direction are we supposed to go in? Don't I have I do have a compass, right? Dude, I'm so mad I could hit a little jig. We do indeed have a compass, which is very handy. Now we get to listen to the silence of us running across the field. Sound like an old person reminiscing about your good old days? Yeah, and it was a really good time. Back in my day. Actually, you know what? Doing an old person voice taught me how to do an okay Arthur Morgan impression. God damn it, Dutch. You just gotta sound like a smoker. I don't know how that sounds on mic, but in my head, when I say it, it sounds good. Wait, what if there was a way I could wirelessly show you guys how schizophrenic I was? I could wirelessly show you the voices in my head. Wouldn't that be pretty cool? Does the Neuralink do that? I'm never getting a Neuralink, by the way. I don't want my head to randomly explode if some guy sends me a zip bomb. I just don't want that to happen. Like, what actually would happen? If somebody with a Neuralink gets sent a zip bomb, would their brain just set on fire? What would happen? Where do we have to go, by the way? I'm talking about zip bombs and the Neuralink, but I don't know where it is I am. Where am I? And why is the music so spooky? Is this the right way? I think this is the right way. Bro, imagine getting hacked IRL. Dude, yeah. Would it be like cyberpunk? Is that like... What would happen? We need to know. Can somebody in chat get a Neuralink? And can I hack them? Where am I? I went the wrong direction, that's why. Did I though? I didn't. Dude, where do we have to go? You're totally not going to start Colic yourself soon. That's becoming old. We'll buy the beam thing, I think. But where is the beam thing? Like, I see which direction I have to go on the compass, but I don't know which tether line we have to take, you know? I really need to make a car. I need to make a rover. Or a tank. A tank would be pretty epic. Like a grav tank. Dude, actually sick. Is this it? This is it. Right here. To the beam thing. VTOL. A VTOL tank. Now that's a cool idea. Dude, listen. Futuristic video game? I'm hiring you. Let me invade. If I ever make one. Give me those tank ideas, dude. Well, a VTOL tank is scary. Isn't that basically just an AC-130? That's a flying tank. Like, it's got the big cannons. It's got the machine guns. VTOL tank, wouldn't that just be... AC-130? Yeah, exactly. Tank of the skies. Now, how about a VTOL airship carrier? Wait, what's it called? Aircraft carrier. You know, like the thing in Marvel where they have all the jets on it? Like in Lego Marvel Superheroes, you skydive from that aircraft carrier. The helicarrier, yeah. Whoop! We made it. You love to see it. We're nearly back to where we died. We just need to get our stuff back. Okay. Please, sir, make these next 2 jumps. Please. Consider it. It's worth it. Or... You know, actually, you know what would be pretty cool? If, like, our universe became the cyberpunk universe. I mean, okay, the cyberpunk universe is a dystopian hell, but think about it. Like, it would be pretty cool if one of us lived to the age to see where, you know, people start getting, like, cybernetic enhancements and stuff. Like, you could go down to the shop down the street and get yourself, like, a cybernetic cyborg hand. Like, that part of the cyberpunk universe. I think that would be pretty cool. No, that's... No, I know. I mean, not if we lived in dystopia. I mean, like the thought of it. We already started getting to that. No, I mean, like... Oh, actually, yeah, we did. You know, that's a good point. You know what? Argument invalid. It already happened. Even, like, experience 2100 would be crazy. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna be, like... Well, I'm 16 now. So, in 2100, I'm gonna be, what? Around 80. I don't know. Actually, how old will I be? I'm gonna be around 90 years old, dude. In 2100. That is crazy to think about. Why did I laugh? No, I fell down the same hole. Are you kidding me? Oh, we so dead right now. Why is stuff just raining from the sky, by the way? Okay. Dude, it is so over. It has been a good run, chat. Okay, we fell from there. Right? From there's where we fell. No, but that's not me. That's not me emoting. That's me, like, gasping as if I've just been punched in the stomach as a 100-year-old man. Oh, dude, it's like games, like movies when they want to be funny, the punchlines don't make me laugh. It's the parts where, like, I was watching this movie called Game Night recently. It's got the guy from Ozark in it. I don't even know his name. Ben something? I don't know. But there was like this moment. You know what? Actually, yeah, no, I'll just say it because I don't know if you guys are gonna watch it. There was like this moment where essentially this dude literally just, he wants to play games, right? With this family that moved next door. Okay? This is a side character, by the way. And he's like this cop dude, really cool guy. Played by, I think another guy from Ozark as well. And when he wants to play this game night, the family that he wants to play the game night with, they're trying to sneak back into the house to not get spotted by the guy that wants to play the games with him. And then they look at his, like, doorway entrance thing. He's not there. They look away for a second and look back and he's just standing there like in a power stance like this. And I just started going like, I just started like guffawing at the top of my lungs. I couldn't stop laughing. Like, stuff like that is funny to me. But when they say jokes like, and that's what your mother said last night, or if they do, I don't know, like, and that was a really fun goose or something, like puns that are smart, I don't laugh at them. They're just not funny. But when that random stuff happens, like the dude's just standing there, it's the most hilarious thing ever to me. Is that like my humor broken? Is that like my TikTok brain, even though I don't even have TikTok? Like, what's up with that? Actually, that brings me to another thing. You know TikTok, right? I think everybody knows what the hell a TikTok is. But basically, I was saved from getting TikTok. So I have a decent enough attention span nowadays. And basically, you know how I got saved? When I saw TikTok, like an ad for the first time, it was this sick thing. This guy like hitting a sick trick on a, I think it was a snowboard. And the ad was just saying, hey, download TikTok, share moments like these. And I was really interested. Like, I was like, oh, TikTok. Dad, can I get this? And then when I went to download it, there was a little pop-up on my phone. And it was like, nuh-uh, your phone is too old. At that time, I think I had like an iPhone 3. And I am so happy that I had that old of an iPhone. Because now I didn't get TikTok. And I don't have a goldfish attention span. I'm not saying everybody that has TikTok has that, but like looking at TikTok now and just seeing like people who had like, you know, who have it and what they're like, I am honestly the happiest guy alive that I didn't get TikTok. When did you have an iPhone 3? I don't even know. I think, look at whenever TikTok released. When did it release? Was it like 2020? Vine, yeah. I remember Vine. I used to have Vine, okay? I actually used to have Vine. Vine was really cool. Vine was like a better TikTok, okay? I loved Vine. There was so many funny things. It was like that, the one everyone knows about. It was like, can I have some ice cream? Only a spoonful. And he pulls like a huge freaking spoon. Vines was so good. And Vines, right? They were like TikTok. But they weren't super fast-paced, over-the-top, stupid edits. They were like actual funny humor. Humor that now is still pretty funny, but everybody's like, that show last year, dude. Like, what the hell are you talking about? And I'm so upset. But I'm glad I got to experience Vine, even if it was for like a year. Yeah, Vines were so cool, because all the jokes, like, Let Me Invade just said, right? Vines, you had to make them 7 seconds long, okay? You had to make them 7 seconds. So you had a very, very, very limited time to make your punchline. And most of the time, people succeeded. All over the world, people were making, like, hilarious friggin' Vines. And it was so good. And then now we have TikTok, where it's like a hustle, 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 get motion, what else? Well, what's like another TikTok thing? Oh yeah, cut a Zan cake. Here's how you cut a Zan cake. I don't know, dude. I'm not saying TikTok's like horrendous, but Vines were better. Vines were better. Or am I saying TikTok is horrendous? Maybe I am saying TikTok is horrendous. And I'm going back on my word. But Vine is where it's at. I think my IQ just halved. Yep, that's what happens when you listen to a Speededdog rant. Because I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. Oh. Oh wait, I forgot about the... We're fine. Don't worry about it, Peter. We good. We're going to the center of the earth. And you cannot stop me. There is nothing that you can do that will stop me from going to the center. 0. So where the heck even are we right now? Are we close? Are we not close? Where are we? I will get to the center of this earth. Oh, sorry. I'm going to get to the center of... Get out while you still can! Because I really want it. Is that too steep? No, we're chilling. We're fine. Also, what's it called? Vine got shut down, right? That's why it's still not a thing. Why did it get shut down? Does anyone know why Vine got shut down? Dude, how much further do we have to go? I'm not complaining. I like adventure as much as the next guy, but what the hell? Ow! Deep Rock Galactic much? Can I not get attacked, please? I'm trying to move it. But I'm being stopped from moving it anymore. Oh, now it's pink. What is that? Yahoo bought it, but it wasn't profitable enough for them. Oh, what? Messed up. What is this? What are you? Whatever it is, it's gone. What was that? Yes, intergalactic space egg. There is actually a show called Space Eggs. Or is it Space Balls? They're making a second one. It's like a Star Wars parody. Okay, dude. I wave and... Ow! Just gonna mine straight down. Shaking my head, the accent. Green plunge are shooting acid at you. Ah, mate, I know what you're talking about. Shaking my head. SMH shaking my head, man. SMH my head. SMH my head. And they also refused to pay creators and give options for monetization. That's when a lot of people move to YouTube. Completely fair. Yeah, because, like, if you're making content for, like, a platform, they have to pay you. I think even nowadays, like, it's cool that they pay you, right? But most of the time, like, loads of people are, like, struggling with what they get paid with. And there's, like, some sizable creators that don't get paid much with how much views they get, how much content they make and whatnot. Like, I know for a fact on YouTube, they probably make 10 times the amount of money that they pay you. That's for a fact. They were making Vine so much money, and Vine completely refused to compensate. Exactly, yeah. Well, that's just unfair. Now I see the exact reason that it went down. Because of any kind of like social media, it's basically completely ran by the community. The community makes money, brings in advertisers, and does everything for the company that owns it.
So are we there yet?
Let's play a game. Actually, that brings me to another thing. I remember watching that, like a video. It's like that stupid Cocomelon thing. And it's like a...
Are we there yet?
And then like the father, or the main father character guy, turns around, looks away from the road, and they go flying off a cliff. And it's so funny. Let's play a game. And like the whistling gets like really loud as they're just like flying off a cliff. Oh boy. Oh, what a gem to be reminded of. Why are we in Mushroom Land? What is this? Oh, don't you dare fall down. Don't even think about it. Dude, with the amount of ranting right now, I'm absolutely sure that I could make a separate channel where I just rant. Dude, why are there so many mushrooms on? Get out while you still can! Why are there so many? I can walk up, right? That is so steep! Dude, this surface looks so smooth. How have you actually not fallen? This guy has the grippiest shoes ever. Can I buy them? What in the world? That is insane. How have you not fallen? Do they have spikes? Green plants are shooting at you, by the way. Nah, don't worry about that. That's chill, that's chill. Yeah, just don't... I don't want that to go on. You know what? Fine, I'm gonna put that on my gun. I hear a sound. Oh. By the way, would you guys be interested in seeing me play, like, classic LEGO games? Oh, not like classic, but I mean, like, LEGO games like, you know, the LEGO Star Wars, LEGO Marvel Superheroes. Would you guys like that? Because I have so many of those games, and I love, like, loads of them. I especially love the, what's it called? LEGO Star Wars The Chronicles 3, which was like LEGO Star Wars, but it was like the Clone Wars. Really good game. I remember the Clone Trooper death sound, like the I can't even do it. It's so iconic. LEGO games are peak, dude. The humor is so good. I remember playing a LEGO Indiana Jones. Oh, dude. Those were the days, man. I'm telling you. LEGO are still making games, right? LEGO Star Wars on the Wii was awesome. There was LEGO Star Wars on the Wii? What? That's cool. That is so cool. Actually, I'm kind of upset the Wii U flopped. And I have a feeling, you know, like, you know, the Wii U was really cool. You had, like, Splatoon on that. And then nowadays, the modern Wii U is basically just the Switch 2. So I'm led to think that the Switch might fail. But then again, I don't know. I really hope it doesn't, but, like, the Wii U, man. Wii U. LEGO games were your childhood? Yeah. And an excellent childhood it was. I think everybody can agree. The LEGO games, it was funny. It was fun to play. I think every mission would, like, it would even, like, tell you the story of what actually happened in the show. But then it would have, like, a really hilarious twist to it. Like, they'd have, like, the LEGO humor, which was just so good. Oh, man. They make LEGO games now. And they're, like, so cool. They're, like, realistic and stuff. I remember watching even, like, the LEGO movie. Remember that? That was so cool. The LEGO movies are great as well. Excellent, dude. Excellent. Actually, do I have any... Let me show what LEGO games I have on my PlayStation. I should have a few. I have a bunch on disc. They're all at the bottom, though. What do I got? I've got LEGO Jurassic Park. Or Jurassic World. Batman 3 LEGO movie, the video game. And then, actually, not a LEGO game, but we have Knack. And there was some other ones. Knack, I don't know if any of you know about this game. This is a really cool game. I'm planning on making a video on it, or maybe streaming it. It is really damn cool. I don't know if anyone knows what this is, but I grew up playing this as well. And then I had like Lego The Hobbit. I actually got the disc version. I had like a golden tinfoil like box. I've got both the Lego Marvel superheroes. I've got, what else have we got? We've got Castle Crashers, which is cool. Really cool game. Knack, yeah. You collect bits of like geometric shapes and you build up your character. Yeah, it's really, really fun. It's a really good game. I've got Persona 5 Strikers. A bunch of these games I've not touched, because they're like from PS Plus and whatnot. What else have we got? Do I have any other like Yakuza? I have a good JoJo like fighting game. I've got Jedi Fallen Order. That's pretty cool, right? Knack is underrated, yeah. You've never heard of it? Dude, what? It's a really cool game. Is it even on sale anymore? It is on sale. You're like this big golem guy. And you start off with this little gremlin dude. And essentially you kill orcs and you grab like bits of their armor and build yourself up until you're massive like that. It's really fun. The screenshots do not do it justice. And then I've got another game, which I actually was playing recently. Let me just see. Do I have any Lego games? I don't have any other Lego games, I don't think. I thought I had more than that. I remember having so many Lego games. Oh, Lego Worlds. What else have we got? Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. I've never actually played that yet. I do want to play it though. Batman Arkham, Imagine SMH. Do I have that? I don't even know if I have Batman Arkham. I have Arkham Knight, that really cool one. The Doki Doki right there. Trove. Now Trove, listen to me and listen to me twice. Where is it? Where's Trove? There it is. I love this game. Do you want me to boot it up right now? I can show you my characters. I think I used to play the Shadow Hunter, the bow and arrow guy. Dude, this game is so fun. It got pay to win though, and then I just stopped playing it, but this was really cool. I love just everything about it. So Power Wash Simulator, I was given it by a friend's dad since he worked on making it. What? That is so cool. Power Wash Sim, another cool game. And your friend's dad worked on the game. Amazing, dude. Phenomenal. Oh, this game. None of you have heard of this. Transformers Devastation. It is a delisted game. It is never to be sold again. If you view the product, it doesn't exist. Because they lost it because of copyrights, right? I was lucky enough to get it on disc. I have the game on disc. And it's really cool. It is literally Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, but with Transformers. It's so cool. Also, Brawlhalla. Brawlhalla's great. I just never could learn it though myself. Then obviously we've got Bloodborne, we've got the classics. We've got RoboCop, which I was interested in playing. We've got Balatro, but on PlayStation. We've got Ark Survival Ascended, and then a bunch of the Stalker games. I just grabbed all of these as soon as they dropped on PlayStation. They are really buggy, but at least I can play them, the original trio. I got these before my PC arrived. I was just really hyped when they appeared for it. The disc broke for it, and you're still heartbroken? It's unfortunate. That's rough. Oh yeah, and then also, I got this game from PS Plus. Sorry, I know you want to see probably Astroneering, but I need to do my rant, okay? I found this game on PS Plus. I don't know, but it's a really cool game in my opinion. It's like a top-down dungeon crawling RPG thing, which is pretty cool in my opinion. But there's like no videos on it. I could not find any tutorials on it. Brawl is a bit autistic. You were a Mako main. You were a Mako main for most of the time. Hit diamond back at a time. And that it was really easy. Haven't gone close since. You just filled with 6 spammers. I don't even know what any terms are. I would just play the galaxy face guy and just kill people. And that's it. Until for some reason I lost the galaxy guy. Devastator fight is peak, and the Megatron fight was the first boss fight I ever remember spending hours to beat. Yeah, dude. It's so cool. They've got like parry mechanics in that game. Like, I remember my dad bought me Transformers Devastation, right? And I was like, why did he get me this? Like, I was not grateful for it whatsoever. And then when I played it, it was really fun, but it was too difficult for my like 9-year-old brain. I could not figure out how to play it. I couldn't get around the parrying, I couldn't get around the dodging, and not the combos. And I was just like, how do I play this game? Why did you get this for me? And then I revisit it like years later, after, you know, learning how to use a controller, after playing games for many years, and it's really, really good. You should play Tunic. It's Legend of Zelda and Outer Wilds combined. Isn't that the game where there's like its own alphabet, and you have to like decode it by just playing the game? Is that what Tunic is? Artemis, she's cool. I bought like 3 skins for her. Again, I have terrible names. I just know the galaxy face thing. Also, rule of cool. I would always follow like that rule when I play games. Whichever character I think would look the coolest, I'd play. So, that galaxy one, once again, I played them because they looked like the Warlock from Destiny. And I was like, holy crap, the Warlock? Artemis is a she? This is the first time I'm hearing this. I thought Artemis was a he. That's Artemis, Scythe, and Rocket Lance. Are you sure? She's really fun and decent? Wait, hold on. Let me search this up. Brawlhalla. Just to make sure we're thinking of the same one. Oh, wait, there's a free skin. Look at that. Wow. For the shark guy. Bonus pack 18. Anyway, the Hulks have jetpacks now and the Helldivers too? What? They can fly? Okay, well, I can't really show you the skin. But it's like the galaxy one, and they have like an orb, a galaxy orb thing. When Brawlhalla with viewers. Oh, we can play Brawlhalla with viewers if you want. It's a free game. Everyone has it. I'd love to play it on Steam. I just want to play like a Smash Bros type game. Because I don't have a Switch once again. I've never played it. I've never played... Actually, no, I played Smash. I played Solid Snake. And I think a bit of, the Metroid lady. What's her name? The Metroid lady. Metroid. Is it Metroid? What's her name? What's her name? Samus. Metroid lady. Yes, Samus. That's her, yeah. I played a bit of Samus. Because I love the mech suit. You know, actually, funnily enough, I used to think Samus was a he. Because I never played Metroid, right? I never knew anything about Metroid. I just saw a mech suit and just assumed there was a guy in there. And then when I grew up, I was like, oh, it's a lady in there. So, yeah. It took me a while, actually, to find out. But then again, I guess that's partly because I never played Metroid. You were a king... Day... What is a day? I know there's a song called like Mask Day. Ah, no! I'm dead? You're dead! Man, prognosis? I'm not gonna even attempt to do that medic. I've really been trying to learn the medic impressions. Prognosis? You're dead! Oops, that was not medicine. I cannot do it. My voice does not reach that note. I tried to do all the impressions. The only one I can decently do is Demo Man. One crossed wire, one way with pinch of potassium chloride, one error twitch. And that's like the only one I can do well, but it's masked because of the Scottish accent. One crossed wire, one way with pinch of potassium chloride, and that's it. Otherwise, I cannot do it. Oh, so we fell all the way, hit a pirouette, and died, which is unfortunate. So we have to go back now, grab all of our stuff, and head back to base. Actually, I don't even know. I don't even know. Did we have quartz in us? I think quartz is good, right? Did you know that the second pole in history went to the International Space Station today? I did not. That is great news. When did the last Polish person go to the ISS? No, not again, not again. Holy crap, we made it. Just barely, though. Why does this keep happening? We keep, like, missing the jumps by, like, an inch. How do we get out? Oh, my god, no. My excellent tether pathway. What? You thought about actual poles, like a metal pole, instead of Polish people? It's true, guys. It's true. According to Let Me Invade, Polish people are not real. Sorry, Witek. Sorry for your loss. But yeah, no. That's cool. In all reality, that's awesome. Second Polish person ever went to the ISS. What qualifications do you have to get to go to the International Space Station? Because I know you can be an engineer and go there, but like, there's other ones as well, but they've always confused me. The last Pole to go to the ISS was in 1978 with the Soviets. What? That's good. Now there's another one there. Epic. Okay, let me just grab all of this. We're heading back down there. We are getting to the center of the Earth, and you cannot prevent that. I want to see what's at the center of the Earth. Will we just die because of the gravity down there? Oh, sorry, like, because... Yeah, wouldn't we just die? And also, another thing, while we're talking about the center of the Earth and like gravity and stuff, like... Wouldn't the gravity get stronger? I know it gets weaker, right? Like in Outer Wilds in this game. But wouldn't it, in reality... Wouldn't it get stronger in real life? Not IRL, but in game, yeah. Oh, yes, in real life, you're supposed to go to the core of the Earth. It's true, guys. I actually went there with my dad yesterday for summer. What is going on? Okay, let me just like... I cannot flatten it because I need my container. Where's my dead body? There it is. Is there an easy way to pick this up? I think I have to manually get them all red. I might have to, yeah. Is that not everything? Am I missing something? Gravity will get stronger the closer you get to the core, to a certain point. It's actually weakest at the core? Really? Okay, the more you know, eh? So no, every mass attracts you. So if you're on the center of the planet, you are pulled in every direction, so you won't move. So it's stronger when you're on like the crust of the Earth, let's say. That is interesting. I never knew that. Well, thank you very much for sharing and telling me. If I ever go to the center of the Earth, I will have all of you to thank for informing me about this. Okay, I don't want that to fall. That is unfortunate. My entire tether line has now been cancelled. Okay, sorry, can you... Thank you for connecting. Very nice of you. Let's get that back in there and head back down, shall we? We have places to go. And that place is specifically the center of the... Get out while you still can. Tethers are now cancelled on Twitter? Yes. Yeah, actually, John Twitter actually cancelled them yesterday. Oh my god, that is the wrong hole to go down. That sounded really wrong to say. Let's go this way. We have to go just down. But we have to do so in a way that we follow our tether line. Also, the gravity is stronger in India because Earth is denser there. But the difference is only measurable by scientific equipment. So, like, is it like so much that you could feel it? Or you wouldn't be able to. Exactly, that guy, Girl Lemon, knows it. What? Yeah, I agree with that. I don't even know what you mean by that. But yeah, I fully agree with that statement. That is a true statement. I guess. Because you said it. Chat is always right. Chat would never lie to me. Let's go back down. I presume this is a pun, but fun fact. Population in India, says Let Me Invade, is so high because gravity is stronger and pulls more people there. That was quite hilarious. That was quite funny. That was quite humorous. Uh-oh. I love this. This is like the danger slide. Don't ever go down this slide. Don't ever do it. You will die. Which is almost as bad as us having our next break in approximately 5 minutes from now. Do you reckon we can make it? I was saying like a couple minutes ago, Witek is correct about the masses at the center of the planet attracting in all directions. Alright. You had to make up for not getting my Euro one earlier, and make up you did. Why is it green now? Why are you green? Why are you blue? That's my favorite line from Breaking Bad. Why are you blue? Speedy, next break, can you look at what I DM'd you about? I'll look at it after the stream, because during the stream I am video gaming it. But after the stream, defo. I was thinking about showing you guys a game. Was it Trove I said I was going to show you? Nah, we don't have time for that. How deep does it go, man? Like, what is... Where are we right now? We found it. Deep Rock Galactic. We are here. This new update looks sick. Actually, you know, the stones and rocks and whatnot, they remind me of Deep Rock Galactic. Slightly. You know what I mean? Fun fact, you could make a train going through the entire planet. I want to make a vehicle. That's what I want to do now. Because I didn't even know they existed until, like, you know, we found the cabins and whatnot. I think that'd be really fun. So next stream, because I'm playing this next stream, we're definitely making a vehicle. Speedy, you gonna turn your graphics up? I cannot do that because I'm on a console. So these are the graphics you're gonna get. And okay. If I was on PC, I should be able to. But I am not right now for this game. Also, by the way, to like the few of you watching right now, I have a question. Do you guys prefer, like, would you like to see me play more horror games? Or do you like these kinds of, like, chill games or exploration games? What do you like? Because I need to know roughly. Because I've kind of, like, recently been stuck on finding what games to play. I've been looking at game suggestions and whatnot. They're all interesting, but I would like some more suggestions. Directly from you lot. Rock and stone, brother! What about DRG with viewers? That is... Oh, you know what's annoying about that? You know what's really, really annoying about that? I would happily play DRG, right? The issue is I'd have to do it on console, and the thing is with that, I don't know if it's crossplay, first, and second, I don't know when it is my PlayStation Plus runs out, because a few weeks ago, I think actually last week, I decided, hey, I'm gonna stop paying for PS Plus, because I'm now on, you know, PC officially. So either we'd have to wait until I get a PC to play DRG, or we would just have to, you know, somehow play it crossplay, if it is somehow. Thomas Games, this, my friend, is... Ooh, what's this game called? I forgot for a second. It is called Astronearing. It's a really fun game, exploration in space. I think you'd like it, Thomas. Oh, it's getting yellow now. You prefer more chill games. As I said, I mostly watch you as a background while gaming myself. Fair enough? Oh wait, region core. That's it? So more chill games. So just like, most of you guys like mixed. So that's why you like Subnautica so much, right? Because it's like a chill game, kinda. Oh my god. Can I even go down anymore? I am unable to go down. That's where it stops. I cannot go any further. Rough. CK will probably watch any streams, and I thank you so much for that. Thank you very much. Alright. So, how about this? I will try to play more chill games, but I'm mainly going to be focusing on what I myself enjoy playing, because I've realized if I play games I hate playing, the streams is just so boring. I remember playing, I forgot what game it was exactly, but I remember it being miserable, and that's all. Anyway, the ads are going to be starting right now, and during this break, I'm going to do a few final things, and then we're probably actually going to end the stream there. You know what, it is getting quite late. I need to be in bed, so I'm actually going to do my outro now. So I'm very sorry, Twitch, but I'm going to do the outro while the ads are going to be rolling, because I just looked at the time. It is 10:30. I need to be in bed soon. So I do hope you enjoyed that stream as much as I did. It was, you know, fun to dig through my games and just find this again. I think Astroneering is especially one of those games which are just really goddamn fun, and I think we could definitely finish this game. It is pretty cool. But yeah, if you want to see more of this stuff, feel free to comment below. And if you want to support the channel, you're ready now to do so, so please consider doing that. Liking and subscribing is an excellent way to do so, and following on Twitch. Thank you, all of you who have already done that, or who are going to, so much. And if you want to catch me, I am live every single day at 7:30 p.m. GMT. That's on sick days, non-sick days, holidays, non-holidays, even on my birthday. I am live literally every single day, no matter what. So stop by, say hey, it would absolutely make my day. As usual, I'll be uploading shorts every day. I'll be making that video and editing it and all that stuff for Sunday. So don't worry, I'm on track. Thank you, CK, for sticking around until the end. Thank you, Winfavored Wanderer. Thank you, Witek. Thank you, Let Me Invade. Thank you, Thomas Games. And thank you, everybody else who is there, whose name I maybe didn't say. But until tomorrow, guys, sleep very, very, very well. And I see all of you tomorrow for yet another stream. But until then, good night, sleep well, and thank you very much for the very fun stream tonight. Wishing all of you a splendid night, like Winfavored Wanderer is doing to me. Ugh.